Rello on it.
Hello, everyone. This is Jay Takashi here to bring you guys another Chillout Session. This is number 24. We're on. We got one more before we get to 25, and then we got 5 more to go. Let's see if we can get it to 30, guys. But all in all, guys, like I said, this is the Chillout Session. You know how we do. Everybody knows the rules. Be respectful, be courteous. Don't overtalk one another. No bashing men, no bashing women here. No feminism, no toxic manosphere bullshit, and just speak your piece and be courteous to one another. Now, with that being said, guys, I don't know if you all knew, but I am a Miami Heat fanboy. Have been since 2006, and the game is going to be coming on tonight. Mostly won't be able to watch it no more after than that. I'm going to be paying attention to the score while we do our stream tonight. So, yeah. But at the same time, I'm hoping my team wins. I'm scared as fuck right now because I don't know how this is going to go. All I can say is that don't worry, truth. I'm gonna drop a link in a quick second. I'm just gonna get this interlog out. But all I can say is that I hope they do their utmost best. I hope they are prepared for Al Ford and Smart. If anything, hopefully first of all, I've never said this about a player because I don't want to happen, but I hope Smart is at 100% personally, and I hope all my Heat players are able to get the job they need to get done in order to get this shit going. I love Jimmy. I love my Heat, but all in all, man, I ain't gonna lie, bro. This game 2 has been in my head all day at work. God damn it! So I can't fucking relax. This is actually a must-win game for them tonight, for the Heat, not for the Celtics, for the Heat more. Because in Boston, they're gonna have a hard time. So I want them to be able to get to their home court, protected like they normally always do. And, just show me, well, first of all, show me why you're the Miami Heat, why you're the number 1 seed, and show me why y'all put all y'all merits and the trust in one another and doing all that hard work that y'all did. Because I don't want it all to go to waste. All right, guys, with that being said now, I'm gonna put link in check. If you guys want to come on, you're welcome to come on. All right, here we go. Buy it and sell it. There you go. And guys, by the way, it's warm as fuck in here. I got my freaking thing over here and I have my fan on here, so that's why I just got out the shower too. So that's another reason. Got off work, got out the shower, and I'm just getting some coldness in here. My light won't be on for another 10 minutes so it gets dark. How you doing, Truth?
Good evening, my brother JT. How are you?
I'm glad you showed up tonight, man. I just got off work today.
How are you?
I had a lot of stuff. I had my music. My music was guiding me all day today. That's the reason why I didn't blow up, get angry, or get upset. I even tripped today at one point, but I got up like it was nothing. I'm like, I'm all right. Didn't get no scars, no dented skin. I'm like, I'm good. Let's go. So other than that, man, I'm good, man. Like I said, the
Sure.
only thing that's been on my mind is this goddamn game, bro. That's the only. I told you my dialogue. That's the only thing I'm worried about.
You sure anything else plaguing you? Or
Mm-mm.
everything good? Everything good?
No, everything's good so far.
Okay, that's good.
It's everybody. Yeah, to everybody who don't know. I don't want to put something out there because I don't know what it's gonna be yet. But I am putting in for the for thinking about trying to join the fire department more often than not. That's what I'm trying to do.
All right, that's good, brother. That's what's up.
And man, you can't be working two jobs forever, and also you can't be overworking yourself with just like doing two. You know,
Smart,
because you got to make
smart.
time for shit.
Yeah, how old are you again?
I'm 30. I will be 31 this year. I can still
You right
join
on
as long as
time,
I'm not
brother.
like 35. Yeah,
And I'm you right on time, and I'm so glad you understand that because working 2, 3 jobs, bro, and not taking care of your health will put you in a position where you can't work.
yeah,
So I'm so glad that you're being more intellectually sound. It's not about just working hard; it's about working diligently. Because how are you going to be there for your family if you hurt? How?
that's what I said to
You can't work no
myself.
more.
No,
So
you
I'm
can't.
so glad that you moving intellectually, and that's great to hear. I encourage everyone get your health straight and find out something suitable that's going to help you maintain your bills. Just one job so you can relax your mind, you can take care of your health, and you can work. You don't want to kill yourself, bro. Because you kill
Exactly.
yourself, what good you going to be at for your children? And again, I'm saying this as true story because I wish I would have known that earlier. I wish I would have known that earlier. Because
Thank you.
that's all I
Sure.
grew up and was raised. Oh, work, work, work. 2, 3 jobs. And then you're not getting rest and you think it's not going to catch up to you because you're so young and you can deal with it and it's not bothering you. Your body not failing. And then one day, man, ooh, one
Yo,
day it just hits you, bro. And then you like, where did this came from? Well, nigga,
I,
you worked yourself to death. Like
yeah,
what you thought was going to happen.
right. And I gotta be the one to understand that I can't overwork myself as much as I like to work. And I think the problem with some of these dudes just preach, do the work. Yes, do the work, but I'm not doing overly strenuous shit that'll hurt me. It just, another thing is I'm not whining and complaining, but it's kind of like you can't listen. First of all, I tell people, listen, you can't have your cake eating too. You can't tell me to work and then tell me, work myself, as hard as I can, and then not expect, and then when I do get hurt, tell me to work more again. I'm like, no, motherfucker, I'm hurt. I'm not a robot. So stop. And I tell people you got to stop that shit. Because
Fact.
I said don't, and I tell people don't teach that design bullshit to kids. Teach it to you. Don't teach it to other dudes out there. Yes, work hard, guys, but not at the expense of your health. We're not telling you to be lazy. There's a difference between being lazy and then working extra, strenuous work. There's a difference. I am doing work. I'm lifting heavy shit. So yes,
Mm-hmm.
it takes a
Yep.
toll either on the legs or on the arms. No matter how much you work out, you'll still feel it.
Yeah. See, you don't feel it now because you're young and you're youthful.
Oh, I
But
feel it
yeah,
sometimes. I'll be
see,
like,
no,
yo,
I know you starting to feel like I'm saying you 30 now. Once you get about close to 40, you're gonna be like, hold up, bro,
I'd
this
help
way
my
how
father move a brand new
this
tool
way how
just the other
much?
day.
This
Yeah,
way how much
yeah,
and it's bothering me. And it don't bother you while you're picking it up because you can still pick it up. But wait till a couple of days later and you wonder why something is sore and you be like, hold up, I didn't even bump this. No,
right,
nigga, you picked that daggone thing up that didn't bother you immediately, but it took a toll on you a couple of days later. And like I
right.
said, I had like when you feel strong and you can lift almost anything, you think you Iron Man and everything. And bro, I trust me, I was always healthy. I didn't get sick. Strong as a damn ox. Played sports, played football, could do anything. Could operate off of 4 hours of sleep and be good. Go to work, work 2 jobs, play basketball, only get 4 hours of sleep. Spend time with the children, still be good. Take the girl out. Still go to work 2 hours. Still spend time with children. Still play basketball. Go to sleep for 4 hours. Keep doing that for 5, 6, 7 consecutive years. See what happens. And then, like you said,
Right.
doing hard work, lifting 50, 60, sometimes 100 pounds, factory work and stuff like that, just to make things meet. You see what I'm saying? And not getting enough sleep. I'm trying to tell you, it's going. But hey, you don't want to listen. See, nobody told me this. They just told me to work. I'm trying to tell you, take care of your body, please, because that's all you got. Once that fails, you can't work no more. You can't. Like it's nothing you can do. You can have the will in your mind and say, "Yo, I still got this." And you're going to try to lift something. You're going to try to do something. And you're going to be like, "Why my body is not doing what my mind is telling me to do?" Because your body is tired, bro. It's tired. So I'm glad you smartening up and doing what you gotta do now, bro. I'm so glad. That's a blessing to hear.
Thank you, man.
Salute to you,
I'm
bro.
trying, man. Because
Yes, you
because
will get
eventually I'm
that.
gonna, yeah,
You
eventually
will
I'm
get
going
that
to.
job. You will
Yeah.
get that job, and I'm going to make sure I pray that you get that job, man.
That trust me, it's a matter of me not procrastinating, and a matter of me just getting what I get done because I just want something solid, and then I'm good to go. I can actually move out of the place I'm at with my roommates and just be at my own place thoroughly.
Mm-hmm.
Cause bro, I tell you, I got so much shit in here, you wouldn't believe it. Don't trust me. It looks clean over here because I cleaned this whole area and stuff, especially some of the area over here on my bed too. But it's just like, bro, try having a stock a freaking closet or organized and shit. Make sure you can get the stuff, even your clothes. So yeah, so
Listen. I know how it is because all I got is hundreds of shoes and clothes and stuff, and
shoot.
then
If it's just shoes, then you're
work.
all right. You already know what to do.
Yeah,
Yeah, if you got shoes, shoes, your
workout
clothes, are cool.
equipment. Yeah, workout equipment, basketballs, footballs. Pads and like trust me, I know how hard it is to organize the closet when you got years worth of stuff. Years.
Yes, and then some
Transferring
stuff.
things from life. So,
Hey man, I went to Goodwill a lot to get rid of some of my old stuff, man. I got rid of that shit.
mhm.
I had to. And it's just the means
I
of
got
like,
rid
yo,
of
bro,
so much
old
stuff, bro,
clothes, I
and
got rid of them. Yeah, exactly, bro.
oh
Old
man.
vinyls, I kept them motherfuckers. I'm like, hell, I'm keeping that shit. But it's just like some stuff you keep, some stuff you don't need. If I don't need it, then I will get rid of it. If I'm like, yo, bro, if
Mhm.
it's an inconvenience, then get rid of it. If it's not a convenience, then keep it. But it has to be something that you're gonna use. I don't want to keep useless junk. I just don't like that. Because the thing is, I tell anybody who gets married to a lady, and I can't speak on it, but I'll say this: most men don't want their wives to be hoarders. Because remember, if you fill up his garage, he's gonna have to clean that shit out. And I'm like, not this nigga. No. If you have, this is all your stuff, you're gonna organize it. Okay. Especially useless stuff that you don't need. I'm definitely either you're gonna let me burn that shit that you don't need it, or give it to Goodwill. Hey man, listen. Trust me, I plan on chopping some wood. I can use some good junk material for good firewood. So don't don't say you don't want it to me and then I burn it. Don't get mad. So it's
Right.
just a matter of you utilizing stuff that you know that is going to be useful to your kids. So for example, I got all these books in here. Yeah, I'm going to read them all. You want to know why? Because I like reading a lot. I, one thing me and
Mhm.
my one thing my girlfriend that I'm seeing now she knows that I like my reading time. She got to know me a little bit more through that by spending time together and shit. But she really sees me read, so I told her that I read. But she's actually seen me on one of my jobs where I read for like on my hour break, just chilling, reading a book because I needed to relax my mind. So she knows, so she would know that's something in the future if we ever got married. That's something that he likes doing. That's his own personal time, either watching some anime or reading his book or doing something or meditating.
Cool.
That's his own personal time. And plus, reading is good for your mind. Personally, for me, I don't have to be thinking about people beating each other up. I don't think about the world. I don't want to think about the hoes on the corner or the dumbass niggas on the corner doing some stupid shit. I'm just trying to read. That's all it is. You got to block out infrared noise. Truth. That's what that is. And
Facts.
whenever you're
Facts.
trying to do something or build something, whether you got now, I know you said you love your kids. I'm thinking the kids are the most happiest thing for you because you said you
Hmm.
said you play with them, you take them to amusement parks. I would personally, I'll say this: all the shit that you said is the shit that I would do overall because I do like kids. and hope. I mean, they're gonna get on my nerves. I know that they're gonna get on my nerves at one point, but I love them. I gotta listen. I made them with the woman. Made them with a woman, so I knew exactly what I was doing. I knew what I wanted. So I don't. I wouldn't. I'm not gonna
Well,
take
this
any
is one
regret.
thing that I realized, and this is all you gotta know. However you are, that's how your baby's gonna turn out. That's how they're gonna turn out. If you like video games, you love having fun, you love clowning around, all these type of things. That's gonna be inside their DNA. Now, along with your bad habits, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you get angry fast, like, and things like that, that's going to be there too. So, as a father, you got to be mindful and remember this is basically a little you, along with the
No.
mother. But this is a lit. That's all. That's what it's going to be. It's going to be a little you. So you got to give them. You got to give them some grace, and then also
He's right. He's right. You're right. You're right. I'm not laughing at what you're
remember,
saying. I'm laughing at what you said about the mothers. I love the mother. I'm like, yo, man.
yeah.
Hopefully, her
So
good
it's
genes
going to
get
be a little bit of
over
them.
my bad genes.
Right. So it's going to no, and it's going to be all your good genes. It's going to be also your bad. It's all going to be a little. I don't look at it as bad. I look at it as like weaknesses and everything. And then it's
Okay,
going
I
to be
got you.
the mothers too. You see
Yin
what I'm
and
saying?
yang.
It's going to be
Got you.
their ways, their goodness, everything that you loved about the mother is going to be in them. The things that got on your nerves about the mother is going to be in them. And the thing is going to be there.
I
And you
hope
got to,
not, because you're gonna try to get me on her, try to get kids, try to
yeah,
get me
and you
excited.
got to be
Mama did
patient.
such
That's
and
the
such.
patient part.
Yeah.
That's the
Try,
patient part,
they be
right?
kind of to these little ass kids' pace and shit. I'd be like, yo, mommy. I'm like, nah, you listen to your damn mom. The fuck? Can I shut that down like that? I'm like, nah, shut your mouth and listen to your mom. I
Correct.
don't play.
So,
You can get me to go against my wife. You want some other shit, or
exactly.
you're gonna get my wife to go against me. You out of your damn mind.
Right. So that's the thing. You just got to be as long as you have. If you don't have patience, start working on that now because you're going to need it with them. And the one thing that I noticed, you know what I'm saying, my kids got better when I got better at parenting. You see what I'm saying? They got greater, and then parenting became easy, legit, like easy. Where people say they have all these problems. Oh, dad, your children not doing this. Your children not doing it. Oh, I don't believe you. No, they're not. They're not. I'm sorry that you have such destructive children. I'm sorry that they're getting in trouble and doing all these bad things. I just don't have those problems. My children aren't that type of children. You can't place what your trauma and what you're going through based on and put that on my children because that's what your children. You got to look at and your children not just that way because of themselves. You
Right.
got to look at your DNA and also what did you teach them.
That'd be
Their
crazy.
own listen, their DNA is a part of you, and what you teaching them and what you're allowing them to consume is conditioning, cultivating them, grooming them into what they become. So the more effort and energy you put into being parent, getting to know them, ingratiating yourself with the individual they are, then you will see them change. And it's little stuff like this. I'm gonna give you an example, Jay. A
Okay.
child running through the house, and you know your child playing all the time, and you're not saying anything because this is what people do all the time. They're not saying anything. They're just letting the child run through the house, going crazy and everything like that. Once something breaks, then they want to say something now instead
Hmm.
of preventing the fact that, hey, let me talk to the child, let them know, like chill out a little bit and everything like that. Not just when something bad happens. You see what I'm saying? You got to learn how to protect them from themselves, to teach them how not to even get involved in certain things, to not cause certain things. And this is another example. Now, let's say they're going through the house and then something breaks. And then you see what breaks is on the table is a cup. But yet the cup that you used, now the cup that you used is your cup. You the parent and you use the cup. They knocked the cup off the table onto the floor. Now, the first thing would be the first thing people naturally do is they get mad at the child because they broke something, there's glass everywhere, stuff like that. They mad, child been running up and down. Now, what I do is I ask myself first, why was I stupid enough to put the cup near the edge for them to knock the damn cup over?
That's fair.
You see what I'm saying? If the cup wasn't there, when I finished using it, I put it in the zinc, I drank it, I drank what was in there, I put it in the sink, I cleaned it, and did what I was supposed to do. Cup would have never got there. It would have never been on the floor.
Mm-hmm.
A child plays, a child runs up and around, a child does things actively, especially when you're not giving them no attention. They're going to find other things to occupy themselves. So that's what I'm saying. As a parent, we got to be mindful of what we do. That's why I say accountability starts with self. What did you do wrong before you place it upon somebody else? Once I did that, bro, my children became like angels. Because a lot of the stuff that would normally happen, I've already prevented it. It's called being proactive.
Yeah.
That's all it is. Once you do that, it's nothing else to talk about. And on top of that, I love children. I have an affinity for them. I'm a kid at heart. My daggone children come out the bathroom and stuff like that. I'll be having water balloons in the house and I bust them in the head with one.
In the house?
Yes, do all types of crazy stuff. We just clean it up later. We have fun, man. We have fun. You got to learn how to have fun. And also, if you got energetic children, if you want them to go to bed, you got to burn that energy out.
Oh, no, I know about that. Like, you got
to get it out. You got
to tie their asses out.
Yeah, you got to tie them out. Wrestle them. Throw them on the bed. Slam them, all this type of stuff. Burn it out.
Wrestling is kind of hard, but I know what you mean because I kind of let my kids just kind of, well, once I let them walk on me, of course, but like, play with dad, like little girls play with, play with daddy, like my little boy play with me, shit like that. Yeah. Is what it would be.
I wrestle with both my children still to this day because now that they big, my daughter is big as me and my son taller than me, so they think they can take me, and I still be tossing their tail around, throwing them all around, stuff like that.
Jedi, man.
Still got the same energy. What's up, Mike? What's going on, bro?
What's going on? Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
It would have been me the truth show, but yeah, that'd been cool. Once me the truth the Jedi Mike show.
Yeah. Once I learned that, brother, everything became so much easier. And also put them in sports. It burns the energy out. And then I had a routine. Once they get tired, you make sure they eat good. Give them a nice hot bath, lotion them up and stuff like that. They be knocked out, mouth hanging all over.
That sound like what I did with my grandmother, like that ass. It was everything you just named. Yeah. I freaking did. Like, bro, I got I don't know if anybody knew, but guys, I was summer school with my grandmother, and she's still alive to this day, and I still need to go see her. I need to make time to go do that. And if I do get a photo, I want to hang her photo on the wall right next to my parents too. Definitely. Mm-hmm. So I can know I had some good memories with her because I still, all my childhood shit, I'll never forget. Like, trust me, that shit's like built in. Taught me how to do division, taught me how to do English, math. I'm talking about like summer school was literally homeschooled, is what it was. Mm-hmm. You got to do all this stuff. Then you got to go tennis. We did swimming. Tennis. Then lunch, then swimming. And then I had to go and then before I could even do any play at the end, I got to do homework. School, summer homework, and then learn your division, son. Every time you feel like you slacking off, I'm gonna pop your hands with that switch. But that was rare, so it was just kind of like that thing. Hey, listen, old school, all right?
Yes, sir. Oh, I know
exactly.
I know.
Get that switch. I want you to pick a switch. And listen, I want you to pick a switch out there from that backyard. If you ever act up, you don't need to worry about your granddad. You can worry about me.
Look at
Jedi, bro, don't pull out the swords tonight, bro.
Woo! Woo. Yeah, they
actually he has the cane one. I actually like that. Oh man,
they used to pick up anything.
You've been watching a lot of Kill Bill, my man.
Of course. No, I
Oh,
should get
Vaughn,
that
how
one
you doing?
eyeball out.
Yeah, right.
My guy Vaughn, how you doing, brother?
How you
Yes,
doing,
sir.
Vaughn? He's yo
Yes,
Jedi
sir.
man. Kill Bill man.
Peace and
Keep his
longevity.
eye
That's
out.
right.
Mhm.
That's right.
Yeah.
Exactly, man.
No, so I wasn't able to stay long because I had to go get some food now. 'Cause I
Got
just
you.
been like, kind of working all day. I just want to stop by and say
So,
what's up though.
thank you, brother,
Yeah,
for showing up,
yeah,
man. It means a lot.
yeah. So we'll talk soon. I'm just going through my finals right now and everything. Um, and then after I get
And
through
I'm
that,
wishing you the best luck on that too. Your
no,
finals.
yeah, everything is gonna be all right. I got summer stuff to do. I got my IT class that I gotta
Mm,
do during the summer, but still, I have more time to get everything with my content, my channel, and stuff moving. Um, but yeah, we're just gonna tell you, it's like you and I will link up and stuff about the video that you want to do and
Definitely,
everything.
brother.
Yeah.
No, definitely, man. You, J King, and I like I said because I know. Actually, truth. Have you before Jedi Mike goes? Have you ever seen Cloak and Dagger yet?
Cloak and Dagger, you talking about the Marvel thing that come on Netflix?
Yeah. It
No, it's
was
now on
it
Disney
actually.
Plus now. It's on Disney Plus now because
It
all
should be on
the
Disney
show
Plus now,
canceled.
and it's on
Yeah.
YouTube because
Oh yeah,
it
yeah.
was
That
yeah.
was great. It
Oh, okay.
actually gave me an idea. And listen, since y'all guys up here, I know y'all like y'all into anime and everything like that. Are y'all so far into it that you will be actually willing to do a project of creating one?
No,
Well,
I'm not against doing that. I could do that.
no, yeah. So yeah, because I'm a graphic designer. At least one of my degrees,
Same
like my
here.
major in school, and the problem is not the
Okay.
problem.
I'm
We
gonna
had
call y'all bluff on it. Okay.
Yeah, cause we had the action designer from Marvel Shang-Chi, Joseph Lee. He came down here like 2 weeks ago, like to speak. And he was a graphic designer, BFA major, right? And he would do videos on YouTube and like he'd do graphics and he would do like anime action videos first before he went on to actually doing actual choreography with people and stuff on YouTube.
Hmm.
But yeah, that's something I wouldn't be opposed to, but
Okay.
because yeah, because right now what I'm working on is just that I'm trying to, like I said, this thing is a business, right? At least from my eyes, at least with with YouTube and everything. But I'm actually trying to get into the African American Film Critics Society, and I'm trying to get that. I have to how to keep pushing like a bunch of content on my channel about reviews. I just had school I had got to finish up and shit. That was just been kicking my butt with that. But um yeah, because that way that is not only the perks of it is that you get to go to film festivals and see movies early and shows early and review it and stuff, but the only way you get verified for that just how much you have a portfolio of what you can do. And for me, I do that on my university, like in terms of reviewing and podcasts or mediating and stuff, but really nothing been like recorded other than like YouTube. So um, I'm
Okay.
just trying to get that situated so way that like this is a business, for me.
No,
Um,
definitely, brother.
Yes, sir.
And I can
mm,
understand that definitely.
yeah.
Um, like I still have some projects that I wanted to do with my boys back in college. Like the story I wanted to write, and that one had to do with black. Mostly it was black. A group of black boys and a few girls in the group, just being having Native American heritage and understanding that their lineage comes from wolves. But the thing is, they're more in tune with their culture from the black and the Native American side. So that's what I was going with that. And
Hmm.
I
Yeah. Go ahead.
I can always still work on stuff like that. Like I said, I still have the ideas all up in here. So if we ever did make something, just tell me what you want for a concept. I'll write that
Mhm.
shit. I'll type a rough draft of that shit. I still got these
Okay.
ideas from there. Oh yeah, and Twilight out there, you stole my damn you stole my fucking word for the name of my series because it was going to be called Twilight Power of the Gods. That was
You
some
can still
project I
do
worked
it.
on in high school. No, I can still
Yeah,
do it,
you
but
still do it.
yeah, now I
Yeah.
shouldn't
Like
use the word
the
Twilight.
crazy part
So
is,
negative.
it's funny that y'all brought up Cloak and Dagger because that's the reason why I was going to do like a story, like a book, but
Mhm.
also I wanted to try to turn it into an anime. And the two things that I was going to combine was Cloak and Dagger with y'all seen
You take care, sis.
what's the movie what is her name Aki what is her name What is her name, bro? It's start
Akita.
AK Akia.
Yeah, Akia.
Is it called
Akita.
Akia?
Akita.
Akita.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Akita.
There's
Akita.
something.
You're talking
There's
about the
something
anime.
ninja.
You talking?
Something.
Yeah, you talking about the robot girl that's like a fighter and things.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
I,
That's an old school classic. Nobody knows,
yeah.
don't know shit about.
That.
I'm talking about
But they
before
had a most
the movie
recent.
came out.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they have a most recent movie that came out a couple of years ago, about 3 or 4 years
yeah.
ago. So I was going to basically my idea combines that with the cloak and dagger, the thing, and
Okay.
yeah, I was just looking for some people that actually not just talk about it, but actually will do it. Like let's create it. Let's do this. So
Right.
a lot of people have great ideas, but they don't want to put their ideas in effect, and I don't know if they believe in it enough. You feel what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Because just like other people have that you see them successful with things, it started with an idea. The only difference between you and them, they actually put feet to the fire. They put it in motion.
Hmm.
Even if they wasn't worried about what other people, they was like, look, let me just create this. Let me just get it finished. Let me have a finished product and then put it out there and we will see what the return comes. Because somebody's going to love it.
Hmm.
Somebody's going to love it.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? I just actually just want to get it done because I'm a
Okay.
love my bag myself.
Yeah.
All right, Jed.
Well,
I know you
I'm
gotta
right.
go, but yeah, just get back in touch with me whenever you're done with your finals and your extra stuff, man. Like I
Hmm.
said, I'm available pretty much. You whether I'm at
Salute,
work or not.
brother.
Like I said,
Hmm.
I wish you the best of luck on that, man. Knock it
Hmm.
out.
Yep,
You're gonna pass. You're an intelligent brother, and you trust me, you've been gifted.
No,
So
I appreciate it,
yeah,
man.
man.
yep,
No.
no doubt, no doubt.
All right. Are you good? Y'all take care. Okay.
All right,
You
so
too,
you be
brother.
well, all right.
Hmm.
No, the reason why I brought up Marvel's Coke and Dagger is because me and him are gonna talk about that series because that's something I've wanted to do for a while, and
Okay.
I really and the reason why I want cats that can really who've seen both seasons to really speak
Mm-hmm.
on both characters because I ain't gonna lie, I love that little white girl. I love my black brother in the show, but I like the sister they got with him, that white sister they got
Mm-hmm.
with him, and I fuck with it because that's actually because the relationship in the book is just more like this where our abilities work hand in hand with each other. We're literally technically supposed to be partners, and we a team and we are our own thing. And I fuck with that. No
It's
part,
like
no
the
gimmicks,
reverse
man.
Hancock.
Yeah,
It's the
reverse
reverse
Hancock.
Hancock,
This is
where
exactly what it
Hancock and
is.
his wife, where they get close, they get mortal. They able. But
Yep,
when them two get strong, when they come together, they powerful as heck.
powerful as hell.
They
Yeah,
even more powerful than what they demonstrated on season 2. If you read the comic books and you
I read
follow
the
them,
books. Yeah, I do.
woo! I'm trying to
Yeah,
tell you.
do. Yeah, man, they actually are very
They
very
even
powerful.
spoke about their ancestors, where they actually got the powers and everything from. And they it said when they came together,
How you doing, Venus? Mm-hmm.
oh my goodness, it changed worlds. That's how powerful they were.
Muchas gracias.
Changed
Mm-hmm.
worlds. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Because like the powers come from like dimensions and shit. Well, first of all, Cloak's ability comes from a
Mm-hmm.
dark dimension. That's the crazy shit. Um, Dagger. I actually like that they're called Cloak and Dagger because one wears a cloak and the other one uses daggers of light. It's crazy. I actually like that shit. And the thing on the show is them discovering themselves. But guys, we're gonna set up for a very special video. Me, Jedi Mike, J King, and Truth. I would like for him to join that
Yeah, I
and
will definitely.
just to really talk about like like let's be real. It has a lot of things in there for young men to learn. That's
Oh
another reason
yes,
for us to talk
a
about
lot.
it for
Would,
young men and for girls. It's for
hey, can I make a
both.
suggestion? Would you like to actually stretch it out? Like do like how, like I said, how I was doing. Like let's actually just revisit, like rewatch it, and
Yeah,
let's
we
do
can
like
rewatch
show
it
by show
definitely.
by show by show, so that
Oh,
we
we can
have
do that.
more. Like we could talk about it more than once.
Yeah.
Would you? Is that
Mm,
cool?
no. I'm definitely okay with that, man. I actually have season two
Okay.
on YouTube. I think I have season one too. But yeah, I watched all of that, bro. I actually love season two a lot, to be honest. And I'll be honest, with season one, I love the slow build, and I like to know where those characters are going. And how they have a connection
Yeah, it was
because
very slow burn.
it was very slow build, and I'll be honest,
Mhm.
even when and I just started Moon Knight to everybody. I started Moon Knight. Fuck, damn, what day? I started Moon Knight sometime this week because I'm on episode 3 now, and it's a slow build there, but it's kind of wild before it gets starts. Venus Martinez, I appreciate you with with the done sharing. I really appreciate that, and thank you for you know, for sharing your for promoting my channel. Really appreciate it. Like I said, I can't wait. I can't wait for you to come on so I can start so I can interview and we'll have a Hispanic stream definitely. Um,
Hmm.
but
Okay.
oh yeah, shout out to Toronto, Canada. That's what's up. That's what's up. But but the thing is for me, I tell people like yeah, like the characters. You actually have somebody who was a Power Ranger in there. I already knew who the hell she was. I'm like, bro, she was from Dino Thunder. I already know it. I'm like, they got her. Okay, damn. Yellow Ranger. I was like, Cure. I was like, fuck yeah, okay. See, bro, I remember
Hmm.
all these characters. See, if I see these actors once acting something, I can remember their faces.
Oh
Like
yeah, I'm very
for
good.
example, I
I
ain't
got
gonna
a
never forget the
photograph.
brother who had dreadlocks in fucking
Yeah,
Power Rangers. I ain't gonna never forget a brother who had dreadlocks. That shit just
yeah.
ain't gonna ever
I
happen.
got a photographic memory too, bro. I remember
Yeah.
almost everything.
Mm-hmm.
Almost.
So, yeah, definitely, man. I think with the newest last one I watched, the Red Ranger was black too. I think we got like 4 Black Rangers in total. The brother with the dreadlocks, which I really like that we had a brother with locks on there. Uh, and we got another cat in there, but his hair is like he's kind of got like the new school like Jimmy Butler hairstyle, except just cut and clean. So yeah,
Right.
so I told yeah, and it's just like representation was there for us. It was just a matter of us being leader a couple of times, and I'm like, yeah, man, give me a couple Black Red Rangers, it'll be good. And you gave me like 4 or 5, and I'm like, all right, I'm good now. You gave me a good few, so yeah. But it's just like whenever you pay attention to actors, if they were in something previously and then they put them in something else, you'll be able to spot it as opposed to having to look up who the hell is this guy. I don't like having to do that at the time
Hmm.
because it just shows that I shouldn't know some of these actors. Listen, I'm sorry, buddy. I don't know every actor by word, bro. The popular ones we all know, but like I know some of the underrated ones. But at the no name ones, they probably haven't been in enough stuff or big things for me to or shows for me to speak upon them. Like everybody knows Leonardo DiCaprio. I followed Leo since I was a kid. Like, bro, Titanic was his first one, and he made some other shit on top of that. I like to me. I think he might
My
be.
favorite one
He's one
is
of my favorites. He's one of my favorites. He's like top 3, top 2,
yeah,
maybe. I think that's how good he is. Only because to me nobody really tops him in the Caucasian side, but he's not full
yeah.
on
My
Caucasian. He's
two
something else.
favorite ones is Catch Me If You Can
Catch me if you can. Okay.
with Tom Hanks. It's this thing called The Beach.
Oh, okay.
Did, did you see that one?
No, I don't think I ever
It
heard the
was when
beach. That's a
it
good
was
one.
when him and his mans found a map to a island where they was living a certain type of way.
Oh, hmm.
Check that
I'm gonna
movie
get
out,
that to
bro.
watch. I'm gonna check that
And
one
then
out.
it's Titanic for me because
Oh,
Titanic he was good in it. Titanic he was good in it, but Titanic the movie was really about the woman Rose.
yeah, it was about her,
It
but
was
more
really
often than
about
not, like
yeah,
what type of actual life she would have been leading, and also I want to say
yeah,
shout out to cinema. I want to say shout out to cinema therapy. They actually broke it down thoroughly in each of these characters. Like you have a filmmaker and you have someone who's actual therapist actually break down this shit, and I love their shit. I tell my friend, listen, I don't give a damn what color your skin
that's
is.
what
Give
I'm
me the shit
doing,
to me.
bro. That's
Mm-hmm.
exactly what I'm doing. Like I said, I'm gonna create a whole nother. I guess I'm gonna create a whole nother YouTube for that. I'm
Mm-hmm.
probably going to because I've been doing so many different things. I guess I'm gonna have to just start putting it in. Like, okay, this is for that, and this is for this. Like, compartmentalized. But basically, I'm doing movies, TV shows, video games, and so on and so forth. And like, yeah, like
Mm-hmm.
any type of movie. Like, I'm a movie buff, and that's what I'm gonna do. I'm basically
I
going
love
to
movies too. Same here, man.
break
I
down
love
the
movies too.
movie about the POV from like if we was talking about Titanic. Rose, the situation with her husband, how her mother
Husband
wanted her to follow in her footsteps and marry somebody that was rich. Even
Yep.
down to
against her
the
will
people,
more often than not. Yeah.
yeah, against her will,
Even though
even down
she
to
didn't
the,
really fit in the
the
circle. Yeah, I tell people, yeah, she didn't really fit in
hmm
that circle.
she
Yeah, at
wasn't
all.
really a part of that. She wasn't really a part of that.
She
That's the
wasn't
thing. She
fully
was
indoctrinated like they were. So no,
right.
she was
That
a
was the
wild
thing.
horse. That's good.
Her mother was trying to force her. She looking at her mother like, yo, we not rich. We not. That's not even us. But you so called acting
Yo,
this way because
brother.
you got married into something rich. You feel what I'm saying? And now you want
Yeah.
me to marry somebody that's basically beyond rich. You feel what I'm saying? Just because he give me, he'll give me anything.
Anything like
You feel what I'm
exactly. I'm
saying?
like,
So
I think it's the mother projecting what she wants onto. No, no, the lifestyle that she wanted onto her daughter. That's what I think that
right.
is. That's like clearly. And the reason why, like I tell people, like when you go to college, man, they teach you whole like you don't know that the English from high school
Yo,
doesn't
brothers.
doesn't hold up. How you doing, John Wallace?
What's
I'm so
going
happy
on,
to have
Jack?
you on here, John.
Man, how
Can you hear
y'all
us?
doing? What are y'all talking? Yes, I can hear you. What are y'all talking
Oh,
about
okay.
anyway?
Oh
How
no, we're just
y'all?
talking about movies right now.
Movies. Okay, cool.
Yeah, yeah. They're
My
pretty much just
favorite
recommending it
movie.
for.
Have you guys ever? Yeah. Have you guys
No, no, go ahead.
ever heard of Dangerous Minds?
What?
Say it again. Heard of what?
Have you? I said, have you ever heard of the movie Dangerous Minds?
Dangerous Minds.
Dangerous Minds? Yeah.
Dangerous Minds. Okay,
Mm,
there's we go.
Yeah, you talking about with Michelle
mm.
Pfeiffer. That's an
Yeah,
old
yeah,
school
Michelle
movie.
Pfeiffer.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's an old school one.
Well, yeah, I definitely seen that. You feel what
yeah.
I'm saying? Talking to a boy from the hood, so you already know that was one of our movies.
Mm-hmm.
Man,
You
when that
feel
I
what I'm
like.
movie
saying?
came out, man, when that movie came out, I was so excited, man. Until I found out the internets, they were like, discussing white savior films. I'm like, what the hell? This ain't what white savior film. This is like a hood film. This is a hood classic. I don't care what color the actress is. She just played the role fine, man.
Yeah, it was
Like,
much
Oh
more than
yeah,
that, man. That was
yeah,
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 that was a classic. That's
yeah.
just like what's
yeah,
another movie that had a white man in it, and the movie Glory.
Glory.
You feel what
That's
I'm
another
saying?
one.
It had a
yeah.
predominantly white person, but yeah, people always try to corrupt things, man. They they
They
they
always do that.
they try to suck the goodness out of something. Like I mean, like God damn. Like
Do you remember that film? I think there was another film made in '06. I can't remember, but like it's with this white actress and this big huge guy who's a football player, and like
oh, you talking
he's a
about
football
Blindside?
player and he's
Blindside,
homeless. Yep,
Blindside.
yep,
Blindside.
Yeah.
yeah,
Blindside. Yeah.
Another great movie with Sandra Bullock in it. See, I told you I'm a movie buff, bro. I know these names.
yeah, man,
Another great movie. Another great movie. And the guy
yeah,
that she would the football player, he's a Baltimore Raven. He was a Baltimore Ravens what's the name? Offensive tackle. Michael
yeah, man.
what is his name? Michael what is his name? Michael something. I forgot his name. God dang it.
What movie
Have
was
you
he in?
guys ever?
He's an actual real person. It was based off a true story. His
Oh,
name
it's
is
based on a true.
Michael.
Okay,
Um,
based on a true story.
hold on, I'm about to
Okay.
look it up now.
Have you guys ever heard of the current TV series All American? Like All American?
No, I haven't heard. Well, yeah, I haven't heard about that at all. All American? No.
Oh no, it's like the one that stars Tay Diggs in it.
Yeah, All Americans, a
Like,
TV show.
yeah, man, I love that TV show, man. Beverly Hills High.
Yeah, it's
I
great.
was that. Yeah, I'm only like 19, 20 years old, and I wanted to enroll in Beverly one time because I was like, I like football, but I'm mainly a basketball guy because I like hooping. So I was mainly that type of guy in high school. I just liked hooping, and I wanted to enroll in Beverly so I can play basketball, man.
Yeah,
But
I
I don't
found
think
his
they
name,
offer.
bro. His name is Michael Orr.
Yeah, Michael
He's an
Orr. Yeah,
offensive
I heard of him.
tackle for the Baltimore Ravens.
Yeah, man. He's a real classic. The only guy I know in football is Bo Jackson. I've never heard of like Michael Orr. I don't watch football much. I'm more like a basketball guy. But yeah, and yeah,
Yeah, I'm
I
more
heard of
basketball
him
too.
too.
I like
Yeah, I'm
football,
more
but I prefer
basketball.
basketball overall because I just played that more.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
if I had to choose between football and rugby, I'll go with rugby. Because rugby's less rough and less like stuff. But
Hey,
like football's more with the helmets and
Helmet.
basically.
hey, JT, you said
Yeah.
Miami Heat is your favorite team?
Who me? Yes,
Yeah,
they are.
my man, my man.
Since I'm
Yeah, since
yeah,
since
since I'm
2000 and since Shaq went over there, and then I finally picked the team when I was young because I was a
Mine
fan of
was
the All
when
Stars.
mine was when 2003 when D Wade came. That used to be
Okay.
D Wade. Dwayne Wade used to be my favorite player, but he
Oh, but you
really
followed that
embarrassed.
brother out of college. Okay.
Yeah,
since I'm from
since Marquette,
California,
man, since Marquette. But he really
yeah,
messed
since
me
I'm
up now, man.
Okay.
He hurt my feelings that I even man. But that's
Who
why I
he
try to
hurt your
tell people
feelings?
because my mans and them always try to clown me. Like, hey
Yeah.
yo, can I ask you a question? Wasn't Dwayne Wade your friend? I was like, yo, leave me alone. Man. Wasn't you one of his fans? That was your favorite player, right, bro? I'm
Um,
like, yo, why you guys screw with me like that?
yeah, I'm about
Yeah,
to,
him
bro. He
on the
actually like,
basketball,
yeah, bro.
him
Yo,
on
man,
the
you like asking to
basketball
get
court.
jumped.
Yes, he used to be my favorite player on the basketball court. That man's lifestyle is totally different. Totally
yeah,
different.
Yeah.
since I'm from California, my favorite team is obviously the Golden State Warriors. I think they're obviously the best, but like, did you guys see about Steph Curry that he broke Ray Allen's record back last year? Did you hear about that?
Yeah, that's Steph, man.
Yeah, man,
Steph is Steph.
I mean, that's Steph Curry
Curry is
for me.
a
And
Curry's
I
a
mean,
legend.
I personally, and listen, I'm gonna say this right now. I know it's gonna be so crazy because I'll vote for a team if my team gets knocked out. I'll go for the team to beat their ass. Like, and I'll be real, Boston don't stand a chance against Golden State. But I personally want Miami versus Golden State. But the thing is, I need them they have to go all out to beat the Boston Celtics for me, like in order to win.
Ah
And then
man.
after that, and then they gotta get to the finals. They gotta rest up. They gotta prep. Unless Jimmy Butler can beat Dwayne Wade and get steals on Curry, then yeah. But
Yeah.
yeah,
The only way
I don't.
Miami, the
because
only
if it was like a
way.
2006 Wade, I pick actually. I'm saying right
Oh
now.
yeah, court
I
man.
put 2006 Wade over Steph any day of the
Yo,
week. I would do it. He
2000.
would steal the
Yes,
ball from him.
yo,
Go ahead.
Wade from 2000. I say before he even won the championship. I was trying to tell everybody when I seen him beat Diddy in the playoffs that first year.
Mm-hmm.
He ended the game. Yo, when I said, yo, that motherfucker's going to be great.
Mm-hmm.
I said it right there after I
He a
see him
mini.
take
Yeah, he
over
was the mix between
a
Michael Jordan and Allen Iverson for
complete,
me.
yeah. Out of everybody, out of all the people, you got LeBron
Bro,
James, you got Carmelo Anthony. LeBron James didn't even make the playoffs. Carmelo Anthony lost in the first round. Dwayne Wade closed out the first round off of a prime B Diddy, destroyed him in there, bodied him,
I do
Lord
remember
boy.
that.
You feel what I'm saying? When I
Mm-hmm.
saw that, I said, yo, that shit that you need, that it factor, I said, he got it. Ever since then,
my
man,
favorite.
that man got greater every year. And even when LeBron James came in, this is really why I got mad at him. Because he did not have to basically bend his knee to LeBron for them to win. That first year when they lost against Dallas,
They should
because
have
that's
won that, but no.
yeah, they should have won. They
Because
should have won.
but the thing is, LeBron was going to get MVP on that day. It would have been
Thank
Dwayne
you.
Wade.
I'm glad you see it. I'm glad you
People
see it.
people
If they
know
would have
because
won
how
that
he
series,
performed.
bro, if
Yeah,
they would have won the series, Dwayne Wade would have got another MVP. That's why he
he would
did
have had
not.
two.
Right. That's why. And see, people don't look at certain things. That's why I would never forgive LeBron for that because that was some clown stuff.
It was.
Dwayne Wade was killing
Um,
them just like he did before. Just like he
Mm-hmm.
did before, he was killing them.
Yeah, they had
He
a
was
better team this time too.
destroying them. They couldn't
bro,
do
Right.
nothing with him. And if LeBron was smart, all LeBron had to do was just play his game and then allow
Play your
Dwayne
game.
Wade to
bro,
do his thing, man. And we would have won. That man was a clown. He was standing in the middle of the court, passing the ball
Mm-hmm.
back and forth. Like, yo, like, what is wrong with you? You a baby now, man? You a child?
Dude,
So you mad that this
isn't
man is
doing,
killing? You mad that this man is killing, and it's not all about you? So you don't want to do nothing now?
Right.
Like that is clown stuff, man.
bro?
I
Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
I couldn't believe he did that,
Isn't
man.
Dwayne?
On national television, sitting there in the middle of court, passing the ball back and forth like some white man can't jump. No, you shoot it. No, you shoot it. I'll shoot it. Like, you really a baby like that?
Dude,
You really gotta have everything your way?
Mm-hmm. Go ahead, John. Hold on, truth. John, what
Go
you
ahead,
gonna say?
John.
I was gonna say, isn't Dwayne Wade's kid like getting just online, because of like the transgender stuff? Like, isn't that happening? Because like the dude,
Oh
I don't
man,
think he's a really great dad.
you said what?
Yeah, I'm like, man,
Yeah.
I'm talking about
Well, him being a
Hold on,
father.
what
the
did I
fact
can't
that
hear him. What did he say, Jay?
No, John, go ahead. I think I might want to turn up your volume a little bit.
no,
Yeah,
Speaking to your camera.
you
okay.
probably got to turn it up a little bit, bro.
Yeah, so we can hear you.
Yeah, I was gonna tell you about Dwayne Wade's daughter, or kid, whatever. I don't want to call him. I don't want
I
to
know what you mean.
mistake in genders here, but yeah, but like, did y'all hear about him like transferring or whatever, doing like
I
the
can't hear
kid's
you, bro.
gender?
Oh
I'm
no,
like,
no, 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 truth. I hear him. I hear him. You're true. John, you're talking about the dress and heels thing. Is that what you're saying?
yeah, I'm talking about like the transgender stuff. I'm talking about that like
Oh, you mean his
that
kid
stuff.
or him? Okay. His
Kid,
kid.
the
Kid.
So what did he say,
kid.
JT? Because it sounds like when he's
Okay, so
talking, his words are going together. Like I can't really
okay. It's
hear
fine.
him.
I
So
got you. I
what did he
got you,
say?
John. So basically, he said,
Yeah.
how do you feel about Dwayne Wade's kid,
I'm
like
talking about his
the
kid.
one that transitioned into LGBT
Yeah.
type shit that
So
identifies as a woman.
Yeah.
Or
So
his
what
son.
is he say? What is he saying about that? I can't.
True. Transition, like, why is he doing that? That's my question. Like,
Oh no, why
why is
is
he
he
doing
doing
that
it? Why is
stuff?
he doing it? Is what he's saying.
Okay.
Why?
I hear. Yeah,
That's what
that's
he's
it.
asking.
Yeah, bro, that's a great question. That's what I was saying. Like it's for me. It's listen. Everybody know who I am. I'm a faithful follower. I'm a son of God the Father through Jesus Christ. And for me, that whole thing is abominable to me. And I'm gonna tell you why it's abominable to me. Not just because of my faith, but because it's purposeless. See, people got to understand the reason why something is not what's called fruitful or not good to do is when it doesn't have purpose. The purpose of a man and a woman coming together is because a man enters a woman and then life comes from it.
Thanks.
When a man and a man enter each other, nothing comes from that. When a woman and a woman, grind or enter each other with something artificial, nothing comes from that. Life cannot come from that. So that means it's purposeless. This is just common sense. So that's how, if anybody ever want to know, if they can't understand, oh, why this is right, why do you think it's wrong? Why isn't it right? Everything that is righteous holds purpose. It serves something. You feel what I'm saying? A TV that
Yeah.
plugs into the wall is a device used for us. A TV that is unplugged is good for nothing. You feel what I'm saying? But you got to plug it into the wall.
Thanks for commenting, Vinny's.
You got to plug it into the wall. Same thing with a man. The man has to enter into that woman, and when the woman has the baby that comes from, they bring forth life, and it provides our greatest currency, another human being. That's why. So when people say, "Oh, you're just a Christian," no, I just explained it to you. Very common sense. It does not serve a purpose, and for me, it's very strange. Why don't you want to be what you are? This
Y'all ever
shows
watch
that
Boys in
something
the
is
Hood?
very bad right there. Go ahead.
Oh no, go ahead, John.
Yeah, I was gonna say, y'all ever watch Boys in the Hood? We all
Boys in
ever
the
watch Boys in the
Boys in the Hood.
Hold up. You said Boys in the Hood?
Yeah. Boys in
Yeah,
the Hood.
Yes.
you talking about
You
with
sound like Furious. You sound like Furious right now, bro.
oh
You
yeah,
got
yeah,
just
yeah.
like Furious.
That's my mentality, bro. That's my mentality.
Furious.
He does.
Furious, man.
If you ever
Furious.
want to know how I am as a father, that's me. You can say that's me right there.
Yeah,
You can
man.
say that's me, Shorty.
Yeah, Furious, man. I'm telling you, man. Yeah, Furious. I never even knew. But y'all know Doughboy's dad. Do you even know who Doughboy's real father is? Or you guys never knew, like in the movie? You never knew. Like,
I don't even
yeah.
think they ever mentioned them.
Mentioned it. Yeah.
Yep,
When I
I
watched
don't
it, and
think
I've
they
seen it
ever
like
mentioned.
five. I've seen it like five, almost 10 times, and I don't think they even mentioned that thing.
Oh, I done seen it.
Yeah.
I can't
It's
even
to me,
tell
it's
you
the
how
same.
many times I done seen it.
Yo,
Out of
it's
38
like that
years of
question.
my life watching that movie, I done seen it clearly over 1,000 times. So
Right. And the thing
clearly,
is, it's like Pulp Fiction for me. You don't know what's in the
but that's
goddamn
another good
suitcase.
movie. That's
Yes,
another
another
good
one.
movie.
But the thing is, you don't know what's in the damn
Yeah.
suitcase. You don't know what the hell they're carrying. All you know is listen. All you know is that this motherfucker said I would give him $1,500 to get the case back, and he said, "Listen, you get that Nimrod $1,500, I'll shoot him on general principle."
Y'all
Oh
ever
my god,
watch Men? Y'all ever watch Menace to Society? Y'all ever
Miss
watch
Society, I've
that
seen
film?
that.
Yep.
I
Every
watched that.
every
Man,
black old movie I done watched it.
Watched, yes, exactly. There.
I done watched it. Now let me
oh
ask you
yeah,
this. I'm
man.
gonna ask you a movie to see if you've seen this. Have you ever seen a movie called Fresh?
Fresh. I think I've heard of it. Yeah, I think I've heard of it. Fresh. Yeah, yeah, I've heard of it.
Tell me what you remember about it.
Man, Fresh. Yeah, it's a long film, man. I don't know. I don't quite remember about it. The only movie I remember was like "Don't Be a Snitch" in South Central or something because I live in the South
Don't
Central
be a
area.
snitch. It's called Don't Be a Menace in South
And
Central
oh,
while drinking
oh
your juice in the
yeah,
hood. But it's actually
yeah.
it because they combined those with three different movies. Don't Be a Menace. Menace to Society, Boys in the Hood, and South Central.
Hmm.
South Central.
Those are
Yeah,
all
because I'm from.
three black movies.
Yeah, I'm from South Central, so I heard about these films. You know, they're classics. You know,
Yeah.
my cousin used to play with them all the time, and we're like, my parents are like immigrants, so it's like they love these types of films, and they don't care if we watch them and stuff. Me and my cousin, we just watch them all the time, but like they're classics, man. It's timeless, you know. Like I love like Don't Be a Menace in South Central. Y'all ever heard of Training Day? The
Yes,
movie
Yeah,
Training
yeah,
Day.
yeah.
Trinity Day
Training
one.
Day,
Yeah.
yeah. Training Day. Yeah, they should have made a sequel about that one too.
Yeah,
Really should have made a sequel.
I done seen every Denzel Washington movie,
Yeah, I've seen all of
Yeah.
them.
every one of them.
Yeah. Also, he got game. He got game.
Yep.
Why was that movie ever? What was that movie ever box office for? That movie was like 2 hours long, more than 2 hours long,
Yeah,
and to
that
me it
was a
was
great
good.
movie. That was a great
Yeah.
movie. I mean, in order for you really to understand the concept of the movie, you have to grow up in a household where your house was driven off of basketball dreams. You feel
Damn.
what I'm saying? Where your
Yeah.
father, see, I actually can relate to that because my father or the man that raised me, that I consider my father, like in Baltimore, he was known as one of the greatest point guards to ever come out of Baltimore. You feel what I'm saying?
Damn.
He went to Milford High School. His name Mike Jones. Y'all can look him up. And he was
I remember Mike Jones.
greatest point guard that ever came out of Baltimore. Even Muggsy Bogues couldn't hold him. And everybody know Muggsy Bogues.
Man,
Everybody know
man,
Muggsy Bogues was the greatest. Was supposedly the greatest basketball player. But Muggsy will tell you about my father. He'll tell you about it.
Muggsy, Muggsy
And see,
Bogues, that guy.
With the name
yeah.
Yeah.
Muggsy.
And
That
the
gets
thing
me.
is, that's how I started learning how to play basketball. And this crazy you brought that up. One of the things that one of my memories
Games just
is I
started.
remember. Oh, okay, I'm about to put it on another
It's
screen for me too.
they
But
got five already. Five
yeah,
points.
yeah.
Okay.
My
Man,
one day my my stepfather, he was outside training me play basketball, and he wouldn't let me go in the house until I made 10 left hand
Stay
layups,
home.
and I was
Stay home.
upset. I got upset at him, and I said, "Man, I'm done. I'm done. I don't want to do this no more." So I went in the house, and I said, "Man, you out here trying to teach me how to do all this type of stuff, and tell me I was 8 years old, and no, hold up, yeah, eight at the time of this." I was like, "Man, you up here trying to teach me how to do all this and force me to do all this, man. You probably wasn't even that good." And then he said, "Do me a favor, reach under my bed." So I reached under his bed, and he had one of those big ring binders. And when I opened up, it had
Mhm.
newspapers of him in it, of him playing basketball, and he on the front of the Baltimore Post. And it's saying on here, you know, this Milford Middle point guard, they called him Boy Wonder. That's what they called him. That's how great he was. On the
Mm-hmm.
we talking about the whole daggone binder was filled with newspapers of him in it.
Truth, how
I was,
tall are you?
after that, when after that, I shut my
Thank you,
mouth.
Venus. I'll be sure to subscribe
I
to it.
shut my mouth completely, and after that, I listened to everything he said. Everything he said, and he said,
Oh,
Truth,
This is why I'm encouraging you because not because he said I believe in you, and he said also because I actually did this. I lived it.
truth, how tall are you?
Huh?
How tall are you, Truth?
5'10".
I 10.
Oh, no,
Happy.
no, I expected
You
you to
would be
be like
tall?
6'4".
Oh no, I
No,
would.
I
Hey, no, hey, bro. If I was 6'4", I'll
Oh,
be in the league. I'm telling
yo,
you
to
that
everybody.
right now.
Okay. Oh no, Venus. I will do just that to everybody here. Uh, if you want to, I'd like for you guys to post your channels in the comments. So anybody, if you guys have a channel or anything, because Venus would like to subscribe to you guys.
Oh, thank you, Venus. Oh, that's
And
sweet.
Venus,
me
Venus,
too.
just because you did that, I'm gonna give you 10 or 15 push-ups on my knuckles right now, real quick. That's what I'm gonna
Yeah,
do.
Shorty, Bruce Lee style.
Yeah,
All right, man. Hold on, guys.
Bruce
yeah,
Lee style,
yeah.
Shorty.
All right, y'all about to see this. Hold
What is this guy doing?
My man, that's what I'm talking
Bench
about.
press,
He really about that life. I ain't gonna lie
bench
to you.
press
I can't
220.
listen. I ain't gonna lie to you. I can't do that.
Bench press
I ain't gonna
220.
front with you.
10, 11,
I gotta get my health
13,
and my
14,
get my
15.
body back in shape and the way I want it. That's what I'm talking
That,
about,
that
Shorty.
was for you, Venus, on my
Yeah,
fist.
yeah.
See? You already know I did them because there's no lotion. And
But how do you you'll have to do it, Jay. Pin
yeah, I got to do it. Just
yeah.
type it in the private chat, and I'm gonna pin it.
Okay.
I've been trying to figure out how to do that for the longest of goddamn times. How to pin some shit.
Who you telling? It's a lot of shit. I don't know.
Let me tell him. Hold on.
It's a lot.
Man, I was
Uh,
talking about Ray Allen, man. Jesus, I used to call him Jesus, man. And the main part of the movie
Ray
I
Allen.
liked was, yeah, Ray Allen. The main part of the movie I liked was like Denzel's shoes, like the Air Jordan 13, man. That's a classic.
Oh
I
yeah,
even
the
bought those.
playoffs.
Yeah,
I got them. Playoffs.
yeah, I got them too, man. I wear them all the time when I go and play basketball. Me
13,
and my
Shorty.
friends. Yeah,
Yo,
me and my
Salute to EJ.
friends.
the truth, you got the game in the
Yeah.
background right now.
Yeah, up on the
Yeah.
what's the name?
Big
Not
screen.
playing like live. I just like what I do is I watch the what's the name? If I was able for some reason this thing is not working, but it's a thing called buff streams. And
Oh, sure.
I wish it will allow me to do it because buff hold on, I'm gonna try it now. Hold on for it.
Okay.
If it
Yeah,
worked,
right.
then I can actually we could actually watch it.
Oh, okay.
If it
My
And
actually
favorite
worked.
horror.
to everybody here that it's Boston has 8 points and Miami has 15. I'm glad they're a little bit ahead. They have a much better start than last time. Because I told you
Uh,
guys this is the game I'm worried about.
Yeah,
This
hopefully
this
it
is
works.
yeah.
Oh no, I got the Heat.
Boston
I
kind
got
of
the Heat winning
overrated.
tonight, bro, because of the fact that again they don't have Tatum is not the player that can get you 30 and still shut down their best player. He's not that. You feel what I'm saying?
Right. Okay.
And until he needs Marcus Smart to stick what's the name and be effective to stick Jimmy
Somebody
Butler.
66 Jimmy Butler. I know, and I've heard. Listen, I listen to so much stuff today, even with my music doing my job, bro. And what Marcus Smart is good. They said he's good at facilitating the defense and shutting people down. Did that dude shut down Giannis? I gotta watch all those. I've watched some highlights of that conference thing,
Giannis,
but I need to watch all of them.
you,
I'm gonna be real. Giannis should have stomped on him. Giannis steps
guys,
on everybody.
yo,
The fact that
do
the
you
fact that
guys
he even got through
remember?
them is crazy to me.
Yeah,
You guys remember? You
he didn't
you guys
stop
remember?
Giannis, but he slowed him down.
Yeah.
He
You
definitely
guys
slowed him
remember
down.
James Harden and Giannis? You guys remember that rivalry between Giannis and James Harden? Man, James Harden's a funny dude. I gotta say. So, let's see.
Yo, Venus, I just put down his. I
James
think you
Harden
did
never
just
was he just a great one-on-one scorer to me. He never was
he's
like
a
a great
scorer. He's a
player.
scorer. He's always been that way since
Yeah,
Houston, and he was known for that. Like one of the
yeah.
cats that could shoot
He's just a great
threes.
scorer.
Yeah.
And no, I
Mm.
do not think he's one of the top scorers ever.
Nah, I got Dwayne Wade on that list. He's in top three.
Oh yeah, D Wade.
I got James
It's
Harden.
Kobe. It's Kobe Iverson, and Iverson is then it's Wade. I think, and I know why people will put AI over Wade. I get that. I definitely get that because their playing styles are similar. But Wade he's in the top three easy. I'm not putting him in five. I'm putting him in three.
Right.
Y'all should
I
put
put
Curry in it.
as the top
Oh,
scorers.
Curry. Oh yeah. Hold on. You talking
Yeah.
about just scoring in general? Then yeah, it will
Yeah,
be Curry.
Yeah,
he's in
shooting.
there, but he's not a top. My top five scorers of all time is Mike, Kevin Durant.
Kevin Durant's in
I'm
there.
going.
He's in mine.
I'm going to put. And these are people. When I say scoring, I mean one on one. You cannot stop them by yourself. Like it's
Ooh,
out of the
I'm
question.
putting Wade on that
one-on-one.
list. I'm
So
putting
it's
Prime Wade
Mike,
on that list.
Kevin Durant,
Mm-hmm.
Michael Jordan, Kevin Durant, Kobe Bryant,
Mm-hmm.
Tracy McGrady, and who else I'm putting? And then I'm gonna go with AI.
Okay, you got
These
AI in
five,
yours.
those are my top five. Then after AI, I got Wade. I got
Oh, he's in the
Wade.
top 10. Okay, he's in your six.
Yeah.
He's in number
No,
six. Okay.
actually, you know who I'm gonna put in there? And my number six would be Melo.
Mello.
My top,
Okay.
Yeah.
my top three or my top five would
Matter of
be.
fact, I'm gonna put Melo. I'm gonna put
Yeah.
Melo. I just thought about that. I'm gonna put Melo in the top five.
Dude, why?
I just thought
Okay.
about that. Hello.
My, my top five would be Stephen Curry, Isaiah Thomas. Who's this guy? I forgot now. But Isaiah Thomas, Larry Bird, and those guys. Larry Bird is
Yeah,
one of my
still 20.
favorites too.
Nobody else said anything.
Yeah, Isaiah Thomas and Larry Bird are one of my favorites too. And those are the guys that I just like, you know, to they're entertaining basically. But the
Gotcha.
guy that I want, also the guy that you guys never mentioned is Len Bias. Len Bias was actually Showtime era before like he died. He was actually a rival to Michael Jordan. He was the only few guys who was also like almost bad as Jordan. He was rivaling Michael Jordan in everything else. Sure, it would be Magic Johnson, but everybody knows Len Bias was just as good as Jordan, if
Right.
not better. Yo,
Okay.
yeah. Len
I can
Bias
choose
is
this.
also
Hey,
one of
who you
my
talking about, John? Who you talking about?
Len Bias.
Oh man, I'm gonna have to disagree with you on that, John. I see. This is
What do
the
you
thing.
mean? He was around.
This is the thing. Hold on for a minute. Hold on for a minute. This is the thing,
Okay.
bro. This is what people gotta realize. Because everybody, what happens is, how old are you, John?
21.
How
21.
old are you?
21, bro.
Oh, so
Okay,
you
you are
never.
21.
Okay, so you're 21 years old. So you never seen Len Bias play.
Mm-hmm.
So you never seen. So what you're doing right now is you're going out by off of word of mouth of what a lot of people are saying. You're regurgitating it,
Yeah,
and that's not a good thing. Now I'm 38 years old, and I've
and
actually
you're
I
8 years
had
older than me.
yeah.
Yeah,
So I've had a chance to even see Len Bias play. You feel what I'm saying? And Len Bias was not better, better because that's the term that you're using. Was he good in his own right?
Yeah.
Yes. Was he heralded as a great
Mm-hmm.
player and he would have went to the NBA? Yes. But we're talking about Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan wasn't great. And see, this is the thing that a lot of people don't understand, and a lot of what call millennials and everything. Y'all don't understand how great this man really was, bro. And I'm not talking about the highlight films, the dunks, and everything like that. I'm about to put something on the screen for you real quick, so I can help you understand how great he was. I'm about to put something real great for you to help you understand. Because this is the thing. People just don't. It's not people we going around just because it's Michael Jordan and saying that he's just the best player, basketball player because it's Michael Jordan and everybody is
right.
sucking Michael Jordan off and everything. No, he really was the best basketball player.
Yeah. What I know is that people don't consider Ray Allen as much of a goat as much as Kobe. They never give Allen much credit. I don't know why. Like there are
That man
documentaries
was
from.
great to me.
Uh,
Ray Allen, and the only reason why I would see, we hold on. I'm gonna show you this, and then we're gonna talk about Ray Allen. Sure,
okay. Yeah.
we're gonna talk about Ray Allen. I'm gonna show you this real quick, and then we're gonna talk about Ray Allen.
Sorry about that, guys. I had to mute myself.
All right, well, Jay, am I able to post this on your thing?
Sure. Well, as
Let me
long as it's
see
not
if
anything bad, but you're fine.
no. I'm gonna see if I can. I don't know if it will pop up on your
Is it like
thing.
a picture or is it?
Can you
You
see
mean
it?
like a share screen? Hold on. Okay, I see it now.
Can everybody
Yeah.
can everybody see it? Oh yeah, there you go. Okay, cool. So I want y'all to listen to this, bro.
Damn, it's one hell of a vibrator. Oh no, I'm about to. Well, hold on. Go ahead and play it.
The boardroom, we're here with the one and only KD. How you doing, brother?
What's up, bro? What's going on?
And just bunker down here in Brooklyn. We got some crazy stuff going on. We got the Last Dance popping off. Yo, it's crazy. You were 10 years old in 97, 98. The last run with Phil Jackson and MJ. What do you remember growing up in PG County about this?
I mean, Jordan was everything. He was the standard. He was what you strive to be as a basketball player. I mean, obviously the shoes, the jersey sales, the commercials, all of that stuff was constant. But when you watch the play and your eyes were always glued to the TV, glued to him, and he just personified winning and competitiveness. And as a young player, I took from that.
He has that line, win at all costs, right?
Yeah.
When I say that, how does that translate to Kevin Durant?
Well, anything, coach needs you to do it on the floor. Anything, you got to be prepared for any situation. I think MJ was always prepared, no matter if he had to hit the game-winning shot, make the game-winning assist, get a steal, get a block shot. I think he was always prepared for every moment. And, that's what win at all costs means for me. Always focused, always dedicated to your teammates. Like MJ wanted to win and wanted his teammates to shine as well. So you've seen that through watching him, and as I got older and more mature, I started to realize, some of the tactics that he used, was definitely, part of the leadership qualities that he had. It was unique to watch.
Like what? Because, it's amazing, man, watching all those games back in the day, like him and Pip or him and Steve Kerr. Like those dudes used to get in fights. Like people thought, like, we get all sensitive now with arguments like you and Draymond back in the day, but that was on a daily basis with those guys.
Yeah, I mean, that's any team. That's just the culture of sports, culture of basketball. You get into it with your teammates. You're around them so much. You compete and practice against them on the planes, playing cards. And, so you're just competing in just an environment with your teammates every day. It breeds that competition. So, but to see how he led by example every night was the same. He dominated. And that's just simply the best leadership quality is to go out there and play a game as hard as you can, play to win, and play at that elite level, and he was at that masterful level of just his skills for the game, his IQ for the game, and his athleticism, it all combined at once and made just a God level player, in my opinion.
Let's speak about that masterful level, man, because there was one time in LA where you and we sat there and we watched MJ clips for about an hour and a half. Like I see the way you watch it. I see the way you study it. What are aspects of his game that you think were just different that people don't talk about?
His attention to detail. Michael was a pure shooter too. A lot of people didn't label him as a pure shooter because of his athleticism, but I think that he was one of the best shooters to ever play, top 5, top 10 shooter to ever play. Everything was bottoms. So I tend to watch that because you only hear about your airness and Air Jordan, but to see the attention to detail to his fundamentals was something that stood out the most, especially as I got older and started to watch more. And I started to realize what the fundamentals of the game really means. But you get it just amazed at his athleticism, but to see the attention to the footwork, his body placement on his shots, when time and score, everything, it was just perfect.
Talk to me about the footwork though, Kev, because I think that's one of the people see the dunks, people see the fadeaway shots, the angles of attack, right? But the feet of Michael Jordan, it was like watching a ballet dancer out there on the court with the positioning of each angle of his feet all the time.
Yeah. I mean, he moved with such grace. I think putting him in a system like the triangle I felt sharpened his tools up a little bit more. MJ, when he first came in, it was just roll the balls out and go get us a bucket, So once you put him in a structured system where he had to play off other players, you seen him go to another level because he mastered every aspect from making a pass to cutting off the ball to catching and shooting and playing in isolation. So I think Phil Jackson unlocked a lot of that stuff for him, and he displayed it at an elite level every night.
You get a chance to watch the docu?
Nah, I didn't. I'm looking forward to it. I want to see it in real time with everybody else. But I know it's gonna be the talk of social media for the next couple of weeks, especially as we go through these series. So I'm excited about it, man.
I'm curious because you watch a lot of details on a lot of people, but I know in particular with MJ, man, it wasn't just on the court, but I know you pay attention to a lot of things about the way he lived.
Yeah.
What do you think people are going to walk away thinking about MJ after we open up Pandora's box about how he had to do it, right?
Yeah.
Different than how other people did it. He had a high demand, high standard of success.
Yeah. I mean, everybody's methods are different in how they approach their work. And, MJ was in a unique position, being handed the league and carried the torch from Magic to Bird, and went to MJ, and he carried it well, the face of the NBA and made it global. And to see how well he handled that, along with, on the court, playing with different teammates, going through different series, playing in Team USA. I just think he had the perfect balance between what he wanted to portray off the floor and how he carried the league as a face, but also how he just dominated and didn't care what people said about his game on the court. So he just securing himself, securing his skills, and he walked with that confidence every single day, and you can see it, you can feel it.
All right, we're gonna do a little exercise, man. We're gonna have you rate. We're gonna go through Jordan's skill sets because I know you appreciate the details of the game, right? So 1 is the best, 5 is subpar. All right, not so good. So you get a chance to rank 1 through 5. Psychologically, how do you rank Michael Jordan?
The scale of 1 to 5?
1 to 5. 1 being the best, 5 being the worst.
1.
Ball handling.
1.
1 in ball handling.
Yes. Ball handling to me isn't just if you can shake your defender. It's about, can you initiate the offense? Can you make plays for others? Can you get off the glass and push? Did your coach trust you to have the ball all possession? You know, can you pass with the left, pass with the right? Yeah, that's ball handling to me. MJ was straight to the point. He didn't need 5 or 6 crossovers to beat you. You know what I'm saying? He gonna get the 2 dribble pull up and it's right there. He had his spot. So ball handling to me is much more than just how fancy you could get.
Plus, there was no wasted motion, like you just said,
Exactly.
though. And that was a byproduct too of the triangle, because he always caught that ball at the pinch post in those operations to actually execute.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly.
Defender.
1.
Why?
It was his athleticism and his body type allowed him to be versatile, long arms, big hands, fast feet, so he can switch between guard 1s, 2s, 3s, sometimes 4s back then, and then come help a lot with his length and athleticism in the post on 5. So he was coming off of, you know, so say if you throw it into the post and Jordan's man cutting off, trying to get out the way, he'll V back and try to get a steal and use his hands and create havoc on defense. So he was basically helping everybody. Him and Scotty was so great at helping everybody and roaming around and also actually playing one-on-one defense. So his positioning was perfect. Like his hands was perfect and he played with toughness. So yeah, I say 1.
You know what, too? Like his you talked about the attention to detail, though, but his timing, though, Kev, like,
yeah.
Like timing. Do you ever do that defensively watching him? Like you watch him pace dribbles, right? Like catch your cadence with your dribble and like make you lean one way or another. It was like a cat-like reflection.
Yeah, that's why he's the black cat. You know, he deceptive. You know, he'll butter you up before the game and call you his boy and have a cigar with you after the game. But during those 48 minutes, he's at your head. He's trying to figure out the best way to destroy you. So those are the, you know, he displayed that on the defensive side. He was just so deceptive all the time. You know, being patient, then to still present himself, then boom, he got it.
Mid-range jumper.
0. Like, not even 1.
Oh, but it was always the angles, though. Like he was a master at angles of elevation, and it's like even a slight lean determining like your wingspan. It was just different.
Yeah, he was. Yeah, man. Like I said, he was a pure shooter. Like I don't think anybody in the league at that point was shooting the ball better than him. He shooting 50+% from the field at the guard position, shooting all J's. Like you have to be a pure shooter, and everything was touching bottoms. Like 1, 0. We go 0 with that one.
Deep ball, 3 ball.
See, that's the one. He didn't shoot a lot because he was so dominant inside the 3-point line. He didn't need to shoot any, but when he did, he still knocks them down. But I'll say a 3.
3. So in 95, 96, he had shot his best 3-point shooting percentage, 42.7. And he took
crazy
his second most attempts in his career at 260. His most attempts was the next season at 290. Stephen Curry, his most attempts, 886.
Yeah, he shoots about 10, 11 a game. So that's his game, to shoot 3. And Mike's game was more so mid-range, but both guys can go back. Like Steph can go inside the 3-point line and do damage, but he wants to do more damage outside the 3-point line. That's what makes him unique. MJ is pretty much everywhere. He can shoot the 3. He can get to the rim. He can pull up for the mid-range. So, you know, his volume on 3s, I think it was perfect for his game. And, you know, so each guy's different.
With his attention to detail in his craft in today's game, the most he ever averaged in the career in his season was 37 points per game. 37 points per game, right? And a true shooting percentage for his career, Kev, 56.9. 56.9. So if you
what's his regular field goal percentage? True shooting percentage, I don't really care too much about that because it's like, did you shoot 50% for the game or not?
All right, regular season throughout his career, 49.7.
Yeah, that's for a guard, for a 2 guard, 6'6". Yeah, I mean that's enough said right there. I mean it's hard to do that. It's hard to shoot 50% in a season, much a game, but to do it for a career at what 30? How many points? 30.1.
30.1.
Yeah.
And the pace of the game was drastically slower. I'm curious from somebody that plays in today's pace and space with the amount of 3 balls that today's game shoots. What do you think Jordan will average? Where do you think he would fit in?
I mean, he can adapt his game to anything. He would fit in as the best player in the league. Like that's what he would be. And, you know, I feel like he'll have more possessions to do more things, but there's also more athleticism in this game, and there's more length in this game. But is also more space for MJ to go to work. So I mean, we'll never know, but for sure, I mean, he's a masterful basketball player. Like we've been saying, his skill level is unmatched. So of course he'll do numbers in this league today.
Okay, passing for his career, he averaged 5.3 assists per game.
Yeah, but he also averaged 32, 8, and 8 one season. He also had like 10 out of 11 triple doubles. Like his game was to score the ball. He didn't need to assist as much because the offense was just solely built on him scoring from out of the high post or in the post. So no need for him to get 8 or 9 assists. But he was a elite passer. I would give him a 0 too.
0 Teammate.
A 0. I mean a 1. I give him a 1.
Okay. Teammate. This one's interesting to gauge depending upon what viewpoint you have.
Yeah, I just don't know. I mean, you hear stories, but you don't know how MJ was, every morning. You might have a couple stories that got out, but who knows what he was like one-on-one unless you were there. So I can't really say much. But if he was on my team, I would definitely, obviously going to challenge you and hold you accountable, but that's what you want from the best player on your team. And on top of that, I would just been soaking up all the knowledge. So I would say he was the teammate. I would give him a 1 for that too, because he displayed everything you want from your leader, from somebody who's going to take you to that promised land. He made sure everybody was on board with what the goal was. So yeah,
I've seen your game elevate, especially in the post, Kev. Like I see your shoulders, the way you move. When you watch Jordan on the block, what do you take away?
Just his IQ for when to bring out certain moves, and he simplified the game for himself. Like, he didn't need to give you 2 or 3 shoulder shimmies. He might just look at you in your face, give you a pump fake, look for his teammates, and then if not, jab to a J, So then turn around either side. That's what made him super unpredictable, where he can turn over at either shoulder. So it was just his IQ for when to bring out certain moves.
And last question, what's your favorite MJ moment, man?
Okay, my brothers, what y'all think about that?
Yo, man, that was awesome.
Yeah, that was.
That was a great,
Sorry,
great
man, guys.
image.
I was doing 2 things. I'm watching I'm watching the score right now for this damn thing, and I'm listening to what KD was saying. Everything he said is correct. When it comes to Michael Jordan, but at least Michael Jordan is the greatest of all time. I really ain't got no argument really for it, because
Me too.
No, truth. Like realistically, like even before we even played the video, like there is no argument from anybody.
There's no argument.
So yes, Michael Jordan would be in anybody's scoring list, and I need the goddamn Heat to get their shit together right now.
What you think about it?
Yeah, man.
Sorry, guys, I'm gonna be waiting.
I couldn't really argue anything, man, because he's too good, man. He's really talented, He's extremely perfect. He's like a perfect player, man. He's one of the best. He's one of the GOATs. So I couldn't really argue back or even respond because he was just too good for it, KD is right, everything he said was correct. Everything he said was correct. Everything he said was correct.
Yeah, and not just and this is the thing that I try to explain to people, man. That's Kevin Durant saying this. That's Kevin Durant. Okay? And this is not no slouch. This is somebody that is completely unguardable. Unguardable. A career 27 average, shooting 50%. A person that shoots close to 30 or 40% for his career from three-pointer. We talking about a dead-eye shooter. And we said Michael Jordan was a dead-eye shooter. You see what I'm saying? This is why I try to get people. This is why I tell people, stop listening to what people say on television and listen to the players. Because the players always tell the truth. And I'm talking about the players that are at that level. You see what I'm saying? They know the work that it takes to receive that, to get to that level. And you see how he didn't talk about no emotional things, not about how much I love Michael Jordan and all this stuff. He talked about what? He talked about actually playing the game of basketball. He explained basketball from his eyes. How do I learn how to get to the move? How do I get to my shot? With pump fakes, using my footwork, spin moves, left, right, shoulder fakes, getting to the box, fade away, knowing when to shoot. My timing, how to use the glass, how to use the glass off the can of quarter shot, when to use my teammates, all these different type of things. He's really the only basketball player, I mean, literally did not have a weakness, bro. Like not one. They already said it. In 90, 95, 96, he shot his most attempts in his career, and he hit 42% of them, bro. If he was inside of this, where they shooting a whole bunch of threes, with the value man doing, he would shoot around 40%, bro. So he would be amongst the elite shooters of shooting the three ball, because that's the way the game has developed. If you look at him from 84 all the way down to 2003, he adapted to the gameplay through all the ages, through the 80s, the 90s, and the 2000s. And he's still, even at the Wizards, he was still one of the best players in the league, in the top 10 at age 40. That man was everything. He was just different, man. And that's why I say he is the GOAT, because he really was the greatest of all time. If you put a prime Michael Jordan in this league right now, he would probably average 50 if he wanted to. If he wanted to go out there and average 50, he could do it. Especially in this league now, he would go do it, bro. It's nothing you can do to stop him. Like, it's nothing you can do it. And that's back in the day when they was beating you up. And the hard fouls where you see now that they call flagrants and kicking people out of the game, they let you play the game. They let people fight in the game back in when he was playing. The Detroit Pistons actually beat Michael Jordan up, man, in the midst of the game, bro. Where if they did some of the stuff that they going out, they would have been fined. People would have been broke by now with the amount of fines that they would have got for what they did to Michael Jordan. And on top of that, because you already know how he hurled the best player in the league and commissioner and the NBA society protects the great players, man, they would have crucified anybody that played back in the 80s, in the early 90s and stuff. And then it started to slow down.
Berkeley's one of them.
But yeah, that's why I was asking you when you said Len Bias, bro.
I'll be right back, Truth. You're in charge. I got to throw some away.
All right. Yeah. Len Bias did not have the game Michael Jordan had. And the one thing about Len Bias that the thing that made Michael Jordan the best is his will. Mm-hmm. He had the will and the ability to get better. So whatever you asked him to do, he could translate it from hearing it, internalize it in his mind, and to get his body to do whatever you ask me to do. Whatever you tell me to do, I'm going to take it, and then I'm going to do it on the basketball court. And most importantly, I'm going to win. That's what he was about. He was about winning the game, which is the result. I don't care about nothing as long as by the end of the year, we are champions. That's what, and once he got on top, he stayed on top. That's what made him great. Every year we got a new champion. If you're looking at just like now, last year was the Milwaukee Bucks. This year it's going to be somebody else. This man won 3 consecutive championships twice. 3-peat twice. That's how dominant he was. Nobody could stop him. And where people talking about, oh, this person carried this team, this person, no, he legitimately carried a team. He contributed to 5 assists, well, 6. We're gonna say before he got old, 30 points, 6 assists, 6 rebounds. So you're talking about 30 points. We talking about assists. We're just going to use 2 points. Okay, so that's 6. So that's 12. So that's 42 points, 6 rebounds, which accounts to extra possessions. You feel what I'm saying? Every game.
Yeah, man.
12. So that's six. Listen what I'm saying. That's 64 points out of the 95 points that they averaged the whole entire out of the points that they averaged. He contributed a 64 out of the 95 points out of the team points. And then he was the best defender. He also got 2 steals a game for his entire career. He also, before Dwayne Wade came, was the greatest shot blocking guard ever of all time. Dwayne Wade is now the greatest shot blocking guard. So he was the greatest offensive player and the most dominant and feared defensive player. And then not only that, he won. And please tell me what he hasn't been. He's the only thing he hasn't been was 3-point champion. Every other accolade he has: dunk champion, defensive player of the year, MVP, scoring champion, most valuable player of the finals. What doesn't he have? Steals leader. What doesn't he have? The only guard to have 200 block shots and no, he was the first to do it. Dwayne Wade did 200 block shots and 200 steals. That's why I said how great Dwayne Wade could have been before he allowed LeBron James to come and mess up his career. Dwayne Wade could have been on that trajectory where we're saying he's one of the top 5 greatest basketball players of all time if he didn't let LeBron James come and take away his shit.
Well, LeBron is often compared to Jordan. He's often a lot compared to Jordan.
That's the fools. That's the fools, bro. Don't listen to these people on television.
Really?
Television, bro.
No, don't listen to him.
The ESPN analysts, is those what you mean? Or the TV hosts?
Yeah, the TV hosts. Don't listen to him, bro.
Okay.
Skip Bayless, Shannon Sharp, all
I'm
them,
doing right now, too.
Stephen A. Smith. Bro, don't listen to them, man. They contradict themselves. They'll say one thing and the very next day they say the opposite of what they said the next day, bro. Don't listen to them.
The only guys I really listen to a lot would be Shaq and Charles Barkley. Those are the guys I mainly listen to.
Those are basketball players. Kenny Smith, Shaq, Charles Barkley, when they say something, listen to them. Also, follow these podcasts. The Knuckleheads, Gilbert Arenas. He had one of these things. And Gilbert Arenas is also a top 10 scorer ever of all time. A lot of people don't remember him. That man.
I don't know who he is.
See, that's what I'm saying, bro. Before you start saying that that such and such or this person is a great player, you got to really look at us. There's a lot of basketball players you don't know about, bro. And they don't talk about them. It was nice. They was nice. You probably don't even do you remember Big Dog Glenn Robinson? Do you know who that is?
I know Eddie Robinson, but I don't know Glenn Robinson.
You laughing.
So you don't know who Big Dog Glenn Robinson. Do you know who Michael Red is?
I know Michael Vick, but I don't know Michael Red.
See, that's what I'm saying, bro. It's a lot of other basketball players out here that you just don't. It's either you don't even remember, or it's because people don't talk about them enough that you would actually consider them. But they are great. You gotta listen. Please listen to this podcast. It's called The Knuckleheads, bro. Find this podcast called Knuckleheads, and you'll see basketball players coming to talk about basketball. These guys played against each other, and they will tell you who is a bucket out there because they got to guard these people. They got to play against each other. So they'll tell you out of the greatest basketball players that has played, they'll tell you who was hard to stick. They'll tell you who was unguardable. They will tell you, not off of television, not Skip Bayless, because they didn't play. Listen to the basketball players tell you who's unguardable.
I think the people who are also unguardable Well, not on guard, but like I think the guy who's never talked about a lot. Yeah, he's a great 3-point shooter, but was Allen because we were gonna talk about Allen. Jesus, as I like to call him.
Oh yeah, Ray Allen. Let's
We,
talk. Yeah, let's talk
yeah,
about him.
yeah, yeah.
So
Jesus,
that,
Hold on, True. You watching the game still?
yeah, I mean, I can't pull it up, but like
Pull it
I
up.
can.
Did you see the scoreboard and everything?
Yeah, it's crazy.
Dude,
yeah,
bro,
Jesus.
I'm sorry, guys. I'm not being involved in the conversation. This is irking the living fuck out of me.
I
Right now.
know.
You know it is. In their own home. No, in their own home. If it was Celtics, I'd understand. But I'm talking about they were in the garden. I get that. But I'm sorry, dude.
Hold on, I gotta
Aren't
find out
Celtics
is
overrated?
Marcus. Let me hold on, John. I want to look up something.
Alfred. Alfred is playing today too. I hated that shit too.
Oh, Al Horford playing?
Yeah.
See, that's what I'm saying. See, you can't get mad, bro, because they got to make adjustments now. The first game they played not against these players. So what happened is they're not prepared to play against these guys. So they're
It's
going
bad
to
they go into their own hometown. That's what I'm saying. Like figure it out now.
Yeah, but it's hard.
Now.
Yeah, it's hard to do it, bro, because it's like, okay, we just got finished dominating them without them, and then you got two players coming back, and we still don't have one of our guards. We don't have
Kyle.
Kyle Lowry, but he contributes. He matters, and he plays defense, bro. He plays defense. He's a big, strong guard that plays defense, and we need his points too, because it take a lot of pressure off of Jimmy Butler. You feel what I'm saying? So don't get too discouraged and everything like that. And
Says you, nigga.
Don't get too discouraged. Game three, when they go back to the Celtics, when game 3 happened, and if you don't see them make adjustments and they still get dominated, that's when you got to worry. That's when you got to worry.
I ain't gonna worry. I'm just done. They can't do that in the
That's when you got to worry.
Hey, man,
I'm supporting Golden State.
But I'm gonna say this right now. If I had to pick, Jay, who would you switch? If you could take two players out and switch them for a superstar, give me Dame. Dame would shit all over the Celtics. There. I don't give a damn what Herford or Smart do. They can't do. They would get first of all, Smart would get his ankle broken by fucking Damian Lillard. He crossed his ass 5 times and send his ass back to the hospital.
Yeah, but that's the thing. See, Marcus Smart, and this is what people got to understand. No, he's not one of these flashy scorers and big-time scorers, but he's the X factor. He plays strong defense. He's the pulse. He's the thug of the team and everything like that, so he matters. It's just like Draymond Green. He's the Draymond Green for the Celtics, bro. That's what it is.
Draymond Green, yeah, I heard about him too. Yeah. What about Kyrie Irving? That guy.
Hold on, because I just wanted to talk about what's going on with the Celtics and everything. Marcus Smart and Al Horford is playing. So once they can't, see that's what I said earlier, bro.
And that's what I was afraid of. See, Smart, it was just Smart, but then they said, "Oh, Alfred's good to play." I'm like, motherfucker, what was this shit last year? So Ben had COVID. Y'all bastards could have put him in there.
Don't put too much stock in this because the Heat is not fully loaded. So the Celtics are supposed to win. If they lose this, then they in trouble. They down 2 games and they lost fully loaded. You see what I'm saying? They in trouble because we're not Miami Heat not fully loaded.
Dude. See, my thing is for me, these fuckers beat 2 superstars back to back.
Yeah. So what's got to happen is this is where Coach Spo got to show how great of a coach he is, which he is. But now it's time to show. You got to make the adjustments to the fact that now they got the defensive presence in the middle. You feel what I'm saying?
Hey guys, I got a question.
Defensive presence.
Hold on, John.
Go ahead, Truth. You got the defensive presence on the perimeter with Marcus Smart. So that allows it more difficulty for the inside scoring, where Jimmy Butler was dominating. He was dominating. He was eating inside the paint. He was Little Boy in them last game. So now they just got to make adjustments, bro. It's cool. Game 3. Now, after that one,
They're gonna be in their own hometown. That's what I'm saying because they've been kind of dominating their own. First they've been kind of dominating their own hometown. But the difference is for me is like the reason why this game is so crucial. At least if they go over there, they can get one loss over to them, and then figure out what they do. That's what I kind of wanted.
Yeah,
and it's
game
cool.
3 will be the one, bro. Game 3 after the adjustments are made. See, it's easy to win when it's nothing to adjust to. Like I just got you. It's nothing. But now they got to adjust. They got to adjust to the fact that it's 2 defenders out there. You see what I'm saying? And Al Horford is a presence down there. That matters. I tell people all the time, everything in life is inside, outside, bro. Everything. You want to clean up who you are, your character, your habitual tendencies, everything inside of you first, and then clean up the outside. Same thing with football. The game is won at the line of scrimmage first. Every play is won at the line of scrimmage. If the people get penetration off the defense,
54-33, bitch.
Yeah. If the defense went off the penetration, then the quarterback won't hand the ball off or get a good pass off. If the offensive line hold up, then you can either get a great run for yardage or you can get a pass. That's where it's won. Same thing about basketball. When you own the paint, you get possessions, you deflect passes, you also basically misconstrued shots and everything like that. Change shots. When somebody try and drive and everything like that.
Marcus, get in here, dude.
Yeah, when you own the paint, that matters. That matters. Yeah. Then you can work your way outside.
60 is about to be 60-35, bro.
Yeah. Bro, this is cool. It's not cool to lose. No, listen to what I'm saying. It's not cool to lose.
Not to get blow out like this. You look like little bitches.
Yeah, it's cool.
Nah.
Listen, it's not cool. It's not cool to lose, but this was expected. If you really watch basketball and everything like that, you know that when a team is not fully loaded versus another fully loaded team, and the Celtics are a decent team, bro. They are a decent team when fully loaded.
Shit. I've never said they were shit.
No. I know that. So I'm saying this. Smart money says the Celtics, if fully loaded, was going to win this game because of the fact that the Heat dominated them last game. You gotta realize when you winning and you bullied and you dominated somebody, you gotta come down off that high.
Bro, it's the second quarter. They're not coming back.
I know. But even in this, I'm not even gonna watch it no more because it's
you gotta come
because I'm blown in.
No, don't give up on them yet.
I'm giving up on them niggas. You let them niggas punk in their own town.
Are you a real fan or you only a fan when they win?
I'm a real fan.
Okay,
but the thing is, I hate sitting for the losses, bro.
Stick with them until the game is over with. Did you watch the first game?
No, bro, I couldn't watch it. It was only I only saw the scoreboard online.
Okay, so you didn't watch the whole game. The Celtics was winning in the first.
No, they were winning. No, they were winning the first time. I remember that.
So that's what I'm saying.
I remember that.
Okay, just bear with them.
But not by this much.
Basketball is a game of runs, bro. That's why you got coaching so they can make adjustments. You don't give up until that clock says 0. Until it says 0,
okay. Okay, let me ask you.
That's how this is coming from somebody that watched basketball and played. So I listen. I play as soon as I tip off. I play until the end of the game. I don't care what's happening. I'm gonna continue to compete. So you got to continue to have that same fervor when you want your team to win. Don't give up on them until that clock says 0.
I got them in 7.
Give up on them until the clock says 0 and they lost. Game 3, when they make the adjustments for Marcus Smart and Horford and they lose, then you should be worried. I
won't be worried. That's it.
Oh no, you should be worried. Now it's not like I've never seen. No, it's not like I've never seen the Heat come back from being down 1-2. They was down 1-2 in the series when it was in a bubble before they went to the championship.
Yo, I got a question.
What's up, John?
What's up, John?
Yeah, I was gonna. Finally. Okay.
I'm so
thanks,
sorry, bro. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. Go ahead, John.
No. Thanks for the. thanks for the info. Thanks for the. I said I got a
We talking
question,
about
bro.
basketball, bro. What's up?
Yeah, yeah, I was
Basketball.
gonna, I was gonna talk about like the NBA head coaches. Why, like the majority of the coaches, why, like, why don't they have like black coaches in the NBA? Why don't they have
What?
like enough black coaches?
Bro, they got black coaches. What
Like,
you talking about?
no, I'm like majority is white. Like, why don't they
Truth,
have
you got
like
this.
former?
Truth, you got this. I'm about to turn on
That's
the
what
switch.
you want. Hey, that's what you stopped us from talking about. To talk about a race thing, man. John, you funny, bro. The coaches, whoever's the coach right now, is the best person. You don't pick somebody because of race. You pick whoever's the best available candidate.
No, I'm talking about like a former NBA player, like
Yeah,
somebody who's experienced, somebody who's
yeah.
played the game is now
No,
coaching.
no,
You know,
no,
like
bro.
for example, Kareem.
You pick the best available candidate, the best coach. Not just because they're a
Okay.
basketball player, not just because they black, not because they black and a basketball player they play. You pick whoever the
Okay.
players is going to listen to. That's what you do.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Yeah. I was gonna. No, I was just wondering why. I was just wondering why because it's like I just see so many of these coaches and like the Donald Sterling incident. It just made me realize I'm like, why should we just recruit? You know, stuff like that. Recruit more black coaches, basically. That was just my idea. You know, because you know Jordan and these guys are goats. So I just wanted them to like, you know, I remember Jordan coaching the Detroit Pistons and or I don't know which team, but like they had
No, he
like the
never. He
worst.
never. You talking about the Wizards? He never coached them. He was what he was he was part owner. He was part
Yeah,
owner and GM.
I
So
remember.
he never
Yeah,
was a coach.
I remember they had like the worst win loss record or the lowest win
It,
record ever, like
it,
back in 2011. Like, yo, those guys. I don't know what Jordan did, but he ruined a lot of people's careers.
yeah,
If he's a part
exactly.
owner.
So you just answered your question. Just because
Right.
you the
Yeah,
GOAT, just because you the GOAT, don't mean you'll be a good coach. You just
yeah,
answered the
man.
question right there.
Yeah, man, because I was wondering why. No, I was just wondering, man. That's all. Like, it's nothing much because I was always a Jordan fan, but it's like, yeah, man. Y'all, y'all know, like, we're gonna get back to Jesus. You know, Jesus is
Oh
also
yeah. Well,
like,
stop calling him
yeah,
Jesus. His name is Ray Allen.
yeah, okay. I just like calling him Jesus because like he's a great dude, but like I was wondering why do people like not talk about him more as like a great shooting guard, why don't people talk about him as much as like they talk about Curry? Like I know Curry but and stuff, but why don't they like give the same like energy or fair shake as much as Allen? Like I've never
Just,
seen a documentary done about him.
you just answered that question too, bro. Well, actually, you demonstrated why. What's the reason why you didn't talk about Big Dog Glenn Robinson? What's the reason why you don't talk about Reggie Miller a lot? What's the reason why you don't talk about this guy named
Reggie Miller.
this guy
Yeah.
named Legs or Kyle Corver or Craig Hodges?
Nobody
It's
brings them.
because these players aren't the most talked about. That's why.
Hmm.
That's
I
it's just
noticed that.
it's just that simple. People, what happens is it's called "What have you done for me lately?" And it's just about people are going to talk about who's in front of them, and especially who's the world talking about. If the world, we people in this world are trend followers, bro. So if the world is all talking about somebody, oh yeah. You know what such and such said? Yeah. Oh, he said this person is great. Oh yeah. Because I want to be a part of y'all group, so I'm gonna say yeah, he's great. Oh, have you watched him play? No, I haven't watched him play, but I'm gonna say he's great because you said it. See what I'm saying? Like, see what I'm saying? And that's what's going on in this world, man. It's a whole bunch of followers, and
Yeah,
nobody's not
man.
being themselves. See what I'm saying? Ray Allen, Ray Allen,
Alan.
Ray Allen was the one. He's also one of my favorite my top favorite players. You know, that's a UConn Husky. That was my favorite college team. Ray Allen was my favorite player coming out of our college as well. And he's the one
Back
that
in
actually made,
1992.
he's the actual one that, would you say?
I said back when like he debuted like his rookie set. I think it was in '93 because he was born like in 1972, so that was like in '92, '93. I think.
1972.
Yeah, wasn't he born in 1972?
Oh, you
Because I think
said
he was
born.
born.
I thought you said played. I'm about to say, what the heck going on?
No, I said he started playing for the NBA like professionally, like professionally. He started playing like back in '92, '93. That's when he debuted.
Nah,
That's
he
what I'm
played,
trying to say.
he was in the draft class with Allen Iverson. He played 95, 96, bro.
Oh, 95, 96. I
Yeah,
thought like
yeah.
you playing your. I thought you just get drafted like when you're 21 and you're like in instantly. Like, oh, you have to like earn your way, and I guess that's the way in the NBA.
Yeah, you got to be great. So yeah, he's a UConn Husky, and a lot of people. And for me, he's the greatest. When you come to the art, when you talk about the art of shooting, to me, now Steph Curry is the greatest shooter because he shoots a high volume of shots, he hits them,
Yes.
he shoots a longer distance, and things like that. And his team, the whole structure of the team is to get him off. Their whole concept is revolved around him
Thank you,
and
Mr.
shooting the three and getting off. If Ray Allen was put in this system right here,
Oh,
he'd be
Wes,
just
you here?
he'd be just as great as Curry. You see what I'm saying?
Curry broke his record, man.
Yeah, he'd be, because you gotta look at the volume of shots, bro. It's all math. You feel what I'm saying? The thing about
Yeah,
us,
man.
the thing about Stephen Curry is a lot of people, for people that's coming out, and especially kids, everybody's not going to be 6 something. You see what I'm saying? That's not the norm.
6 feet.
Yeah, that's not the norm.
You're 6'3".
So what's happening? Yeah. So what's happening is he's looked at more relatable than what you can be like Kobe Bryant or Michael Jordan.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? All you gotta do is work on shooting. So that's what people think of. Like, I can be a great shooter. That's why you see kids, and if you ever coach, well, I know you ain't coach, but I coach
Yeah.
basketball players and stuff like that. That's why kids nowadays, they want to shoot like Curry. They know daggone well they not dunking like LeBron or jumping out daggone gym, but they'll take a shot from deep. They'll start shimmying and everything like that and stuff like that because you have the range and you can put the ball up there, they'll shoot it. But
When I
for
was
me,
in high
Stephen
school,
Stephen Curry, he is the greatest shooter. You can't deny that.
yeah.
But I'm saying if
Yeah,
you
well-
put Ray Allen in this and tell Ray Allen to shoot 10 to 12 times. You already heard Kevin Durant just talk about it. You tell Ray Allen to shoot 10 to 12 3-pointers a game.
Fuck that.
10 to 12
Jesus
3-pointers.
Christ.
That's what Curry is doing. That's what Curry is doing. You tell Ray Allen to shoot 10 to 12 3-pointers a game. He's going to hit probably the same amount, bro. He's going to hit the same amount. Ray Allen was a pure shooter. We talking about when you think about the mechanics of how to be a jump shooter, it's flawless. If you go back to, do you remember the game that the Miami Heat played against the Spurs?
Which one?
When he hit sent them into
Oh, you're
overtime.
talking about the overtime.
Yeah,
that
man.
the whole series.
The shot that's considered the greatest shot. The shot that's
greatest.
considered the greatest shot in finals. You know why that's considered the greatest shot?
When I
Because
was,
that's
The ass beat.
yo, can I tell my story?
good.
Hold on.
I was gonna say when I was in high school, I used to imitate a lot of Curry's plays because I used to like,
I told you.
steal his player profile. I used to like do my research on him and stuff like that, and I used to just imitate him and stuff like that. I used to just copy his style and stuff like
I
that.
told you. All the kids is doing
Social,
it, bro.
yeah. Even
That's
my
what I'm
best
saying.
friend,
They want to be like Steph Curry now.
So
yeah. No,
if you go
LeBron
back
is like He's like a giant. LeBron's
Yeah,
just too good,
exactly.
man. It's too
Everybody's
good.
not
45. Man, I'm pissed
everybody.
off.
Too big.
Everybody's not going to be. Nobody else is going to be LeBron. Not everybody. Nobody's going to be LeBron. But this is what I'm saying. If you go back to that one play, he just demonstrated exactly what it means to be a pure shooter. He didn't even look at the damn line. He didn't even look at it. He knew exactly instinctively
The
in
game
his
is over.
mind
It's
where it's
too
at. That's
big
how
for
you,
the dude.
when you're a shooter, you want to know all angles and aspects of the
True.
court. All he did is says
Sure.
he just walked right back, was looking at Chris Bosh the whole way,
Yeah.
and right back into his motion, just as pure as you can be. Perfect height, perfect angle, perfect foul through, splash. And the best thing about him,
Mm.
every time he shoots the ball, it's the same mechanics. No matter whether he's leaning to the left, leaning to the right, fade away, leaning forward, anywhere, shooting a free throw, it's the same shot over and over and over and over
What I
again.
what I
That's what it's
wanted to
called.
say is,
That's what's called being a tactician, bro.
yeah. What I
You
also wanted
understand
to
it?
say is that, yeah, man, I understand. I fully understand. What I what I also wanted to say is that you ain't gotta be like, 6'6" or 6'1", to be a great shooter. You just gotta like practice and practice. It all requires practice.
Who
That's
said
what
that?
my friend did. No, I'm saying you don't have to be over like over 6'4" to like be a great shooter.
Who
You
said
can
that?
like in your own. This is me. That's what I'm
And what about
saying.
Little Penny?
No, I said who said you had to be 6 something to be a great shooter?
No, I'm not saying you said it. I'm not saying you said it. I'm just saying the requirements. You don't have to be like over 6 foot. That's what I'm saying, basically. That's just what I'm saying, because you don't have to be like 6'3" or 6'5" to
Shit.
like, just shoot.
My bad.
You can just practice
Sorry.
and have a strong work ethic. That's just my argument. This is just my argument. You have to just have a strong work ethic, and you can still be a great shooter. That's just my
Yeah,
argument on it.
that's why I'm asking you. Like, when you make an argument, that means you're combating and debating something. So that's why I was asking you,
No,
where did that argument come from? Who said that you had to be a certain height to be a great shooter?
nobody.
That's my point.
Nobody.
That's my point. I didn't understand what you was talking about, bro. That's why I'm saying you saying
Oh
your argument.
no. No, that's just my own point. That's just my own point that I made. You don't have to be a required height to be a great shooter. You can just have like a strong work ethic, you know, some hard work added on to it, and and commitment. You can be like the best of the best of your own league. Usually it doesn't take a lot. From it.
I'm
That's
using
Yeah,
this
just
month.
my point.
Everybody
yeah,
can understand.
I agree. I think everybody up here would agree with it. That's why I'm so confused.
Hold on, truth. Let me say something real quick.
Okay.
Go ahead.
To anybody out here who's wondering what I'm doing, listen, I'm playing NBA 2K2 and shit. And guess what matchup I'm doing?
Okay.
Miami versus Boston at the old home squad. And I'm showing you how to actually do this shit right. Since these motherfuckers can't play to say they live, getting raped 70 to 25. I don't care. They
Yo,
take the
Trev.
video down. I'll say this shit.
But yeah,
Um,
if you ever,
Everybody, listen. I had a
Yeah.
good day today until these motherfuckers fucked it up for themselves. Other than that, they're not ruining my good day. Hey, listen. I do with basketball like I do any sport. I watch your highlights. I don't give a fuck to watch you if you fuck
so
up.
if you ever play basketball, bro, like,
I played
I
basketball,
watched
dude.
that.
For church and for
people to
school.
do
Dude,
is if you look
I
But I
at
watch
watch
highlights mainly.
Truth.
Hold on, John. Hold on, John. This is between me and Truth, real quick. This ain't a verses, but this is me talking to Truth, real quick. Listen, I don't watch blowout games. I don't watch college football where it's like 45-3. That's a rape. Yes, YouTube. I said that word. I'm in a foul mood right now. So don't do that. Well, I'm in a vindictive mood right now. Hey, listen. I'm gonna say this right now, and I ain't gonna say my team is gonna lose, but let me just say this right now. They're gonna lose this game clearly, because ain't nobody come back from a 40. I'm sorry, it never happens ever.
what
I'm
never
gonna say this
happened.
right now.
Ain't nobody coming back from a like 32 lead. Like this never happened. I've looked that up. That shit doesn't exist.
Ever?
No.
Maybe they can make history tonight.
Is that what's going on right now? There's a game.
Yeah.
Yeah, Miami versus Celtics. You ain't know basketball's on?
I'm pretty sure Wes doesn't watch sports. Do you?
Oh, you don't watch sports?
I've never been interested in any sports really. If anything, I can watch rugby and I can watch soccer.
Oh, okay.
Hey man, listen. I prefer watching. Hey, listen. You know what game won't piss me off? Hockey. That's it. I promise you. I don't have any teams. That's why. So I don't.
I think it's the game. The game that makes me mad is ice hockey because it's like, nah, man, I don't like it either. Ice hockey.
If you ever,
I do watch some sports. I watch other sports like boxing. Yeah, I was gonna say I watch other sports like boxing too. You know, my favorite current. Well, it was Wilder at one time, but I like AJ more. You know, I like boxing too because it's an entertaining sport. But there hasn't been like an undisputed champion yet. You know, since Lennox Lewis. You know, like an American. You know, I'm talking about like American or British. There hasn't been one yet since the Lennox Lewis era.
Hey Jay. You want a boy or a girl?
Do I want either? It don't matter. Okay. I'm not one of those dudes like obsessed like I need to have a son. A mini me might be the worst thing ever.
Right. Good.
No. True. I said that in bad taste. And so I don't want you to think that I don't want a grimy son, okay?
No. I know.
I don't want to have kids.
That's good. So if what I was saying is, do you play basketball, RJ?
I used to. I haven't played basketball in a while now. It's been a long time.
Okay, cool. So would you ever want your children to compete in sports?
Yes. I need them to know. Okay. So I actually know what you're talking about. I know what you're gonna go for when you say this. They're gonna experience lost and all this shit, like because they gotta understand that, like to come back better, get back stronger, and understand like there's winners and losers in the world. But if you train hard enough, you might you might become something even better. I've heard that speech too, but I'm not saying you're wrong.
I wasn't going there, bro. I wasn't messing with you like that.
Are you sure?
I'm dead serious.
Okay, I got you. It's cool.
But that is what you just said. That is very true and everything like that. But
I got told the same speech.
As far as what my dad, the first basketball player I seen play was Michael Jordan. You feel what I'm saying? The first game I saw was when he in 1990 when he played against the Cavaliers and he scored 69 points. And that game was amazing. That man
even sucks.
That man was incredible. But the thing is, the one thing if you're going to, you want them to learn from the best. You feel what I'm saying? The person that made me want to be a great shooter was watching Ray Allen and watch him go through his training regimen. You know, watching him at UConn and everything like that. And he was just everything that you saw in the NBA, he already had it in college. He already had the art of shooting down pat. And then he practiced it over and over and over again. The same form, the same shot release, the same jump on the elevation on the shot. And he always preached this. A shot, when you're a great jump shooter, it travels from the legs to the follow through, bro. That's what I always teach people. I always teach people that all the time. And another person that's great, Jay, is Klay Thompson. Klay Thompson is another one that's, as far as the art of shooting, all the way through his whole body.
Klay Thompson. 6'6",
man. Do me a favor, man. Switch out Tyler Hero for Klay Thompson. Switch out the whole. Switch out Tyler Hero for Klay Thompson.
Tyler Hero?
Yeah. I'll take Klay Thompson.
Or you being a homer? Or you talking about right now, or you being a homer?
Yeah, I would put Klay Thompson over Tyler Hero because he gets some shit.
Of course, anybody in the world would. Tyler Hero,
Klay Thompson. Yeah.
For me, Klay Thompson is when you just talk about the art of shooting, bro. Right now, Klay Thompson is the best shooter in the league. In the league.
Of
But,
course, everybody
but if
knows
you're
that.
talking about somebody that shoots with volume and the whole team is got, of course, it's going to be Steph Curry. But if you're just
Do you
talking about the
guys
art of shooting, it's Klay Thompson.
John, what's up?
do you guys know about the Giannis and James Harden rivalry? Those two.
What? What rivalry?
Hold up, Jay. I'll be back.
Giannis.
All right.
Yeah, finally.
What you say, John? I heard that.
Yes.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Speak. I want you to speak.
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, finally I'm able to speak. I was gonna say that have you heard about the Giannis and like James Harden rivalry where Giannis eliminated Harden? I think it was in the 2019 NBA season, but like I think they were going against they were going against each other, and Giannis got eliminated. And I mean Giannis eliminated James Harden because I don't know, those two were rivals at one point. I don't know about you guys, but let's get back. Do y'all watch boxing or anything? Y'all don't watch boxing. Okay.
I actually don't watch any current day boxing or anything. And I don't watch guys. You guys are probably surprised. I don't watch any UFC. I barely watch basketball too. The only I watch basketball is highlights. I got a team, but that's about it. And this is maybe the prime reasons why I don't watch my team's games. Rarely is because when I don't watch them, they win. When I do watch them, they suck.
Yeah, me too. Nowadays, man, I mainly watch the highlights. I mainly watch the highlights of Curry, man.
Because I told my boy that, but like my team was doing good this year, so of course I'm gonna be watching them. But
I'm from
You're from where?
Yeah, I said I'm from California, so I support Golden State every day. Golden State is my team. They
How you doing,
Michoacan?
Let me make sure I pronounce that correctly, guys. My Hispanic or Spanish is a little rusty. Sorry, guys. Compandero? Correct me if I said it wrong. But how are you doing?
Oh, I thought Phil was Hispanic.
No. Like I said, I love everybody from every different ethnicity here because I fuck with it.
Compandero de Galian.
Where is she from? I hope she's from California.
Michoacan. Yeah, Michoacan. Say that again.
I hope she's from Cali. I said I hope she's from Cali. We can go out together, but I don't know. I hope she's from LA because I live in LA, so I don't know which state she's on. But I hope she's from Cali. No, I'm talking about the Comparo, the girl that just said hello. Yeah, Compedero.
I'm very curious to hear how to actually pronounce that. That's outside my wheelhouse.
And see, I've gotten better. I'm doing this is a Japanese thing. I do knock that shit out at a Sunday afternoon.
Compedero. I don't even know how to pronounce that.
I can tell you this: everybody in that stadium get ready to leave. I can tell you that. They say, "Fuck this, we out." These motherfuckers just got lazy, and I understand that. Like I said, I don't watch blowouts. I just don't watch blowouts. They're not fun to watch at all. Good, and you? I'm doing. Let me say this because I want to spawn my chat. I'm doing fine. How are you? He says, "Greetings to all. Thank you for coming up. I respect you for doing that."
What's good?
I haven't portrayed myself in the best light tonight.
Yeah.
So yeah.
What's up, cuz? It's cracking.
So
That's what I would
say.
Fine. What's that?
Then I said maybe talking to you made me feel better.
Oh, long day. My new job is 7. Working outside in the sun, but that's cool.
Yeah, that's what I was doing all today. Had a lot of shit today. I worked hard, and for my hard work, these bastards are getting their ass beat. I'm like, fuck you.
Yo, Wes, what job do you do?
These days I'm an RV salesman.
An RV salesman. Okay, that's cool. I'm a part-time truck driver. Yeah, I'm a part-time truck driver, man, and driving around the country is difficult these days, man, because you don't know what's out there. So that's also my fear, but I haven't managed to overcome it. But yikes, man,
What do you mean
a
you don't know what's
lot.
out there?
Meaning, like, if you're driving like in a desert or in the middle of nowhere, let's say in the woods. Like, I watched this guy. I forgot his channel, but it's on YouTube. I think it's like some scary something. Like the four scariest like driveways in the highway. Like the four scariest stories about driving the highway. One of those stories. Like you're driving in the middle of nowhere, and you're kind of like a 7-foot beast or something. Like I don't even know. But those are the scary stories.
Yeah, don't drive at night.
Yeah. That's my warning. I always tell people that, but yeah.
You talk to
I
a
always tell
priest
my
and
friends
ask
that.
them what you need. Get get a silver knife.
Just have a get. Just have a get. That's what I
Better,
say. Always have a get.
better.
Or
My name
gun.
is the Blue Silverado. Okay, that's what it is. Okay, Blue Silverado.
Blue
I love
Blue
blue.
Silverado. Blue Silverado. I don't even know how to speak Spanish, but I'm trying. I don't know if
My
Spanish is
Spanish is rusty,
easy over
so
here.
like
Yeah.
I said, trust me. If you're Japanese, I'll be able to have a conversation with you really easy right now for me because
The blue
I can say the
Silverado.
words. Yeah, I can say it very easily.
Yeah.
I will boost and goat on that because I can do it. It's not hard.
All these
How's
American
everybody?
patriots. Yeah. Yeah. All
What
these
about American
American
Patriots?
patriots. Yeah, I was about saying all these American patriots always say like you when you're in America you're supposed to speak English and stuff like that. But the fact of the matter is America doesn't even have an official language. You can speak like any language. It's just that the national language is English, which I understand, but like all these patriots always lecturing us about speak English and like I'm like nigga, like what?
It's just not
Just
even
speak any
fair.
language you want.
Well, the thing is, as a part of the immigration process and naturalization
Mhm. Mhm.
process,
I'm
you have
listening.
English. You have to prove you have a yeah. You have these people have to prove that they can communicate in English. So when someone comes over here,
Yeah.
they don't speak a lick of English. They did it the other way
Mhm.
around. And a lot of my friends that have
Mhm.
naturalized, from South America and Central America that
Mhm.
naturalized, they're looking at all these other people and say, "Hey, why they get the easy way in? I'm the one that did it the right way." So
Yeah.
even them, they'll say the same thing. But I mean, I understand. I think that
Yeah.
as far as like a national language, the United States as a whole should put more effort into
Other
um,
languages, yeah.
learning other languages. I think
Other languages.
every child should. I think every kid that graduates high school should know English fluently, like proper English fluently, and have some sort of intermediate level knowledge of another language.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. But like I was mainly talking about like between us Americans, we need to like know more, at least know more languages, at least like
Mm-hmm.
make an effort. Let's say like here in California, for example, everybody in Cali should at least learn some decent amount of Spanish and like able to communicate with the like local Hispanic population. Learn a decent amount and quit being like a Karen and like speak English only, just like learn other languages and other cultures. Be like a multiculturalist, that's
Right.
what I'm saying. You know, be a
I mean, I learned Japanese, but I have to take a damn class for that shit. So
yeah, Japan. Man, I don't know what's with this thing about
because I'm
CRT.
going over there and never
Yeah,
coming to fuck back. That's why I'm learning it.
yeah.
Something that I really love to take the time to actually learn, besides fucking math, because I fucking hate math.
Speaking about Japanese, I used to think that I thought at one time CRT or whatever this thing is called, they always say that Asians are like not considered POCs and stuff like this. I'm like, what
What
the
the fuck is that?
hell? Like,
It depends on what POC you're talking to.
no, I'm talking about like East Asians, like Japanese Japanese, Chinese, those
Azul is
type of guys, that those guys with the pale skin, mainly the Japanese too.
yo, the
I
Silverado
don't know
Azul.
about them.
I remember. I remember that. Blue was Azul. Azul. Yeah, I
Well,
got you. Thank you.
he just changed his name
And
to match what he told us because I
oh
couldn't
yeah,
figure out what Caprando de Galian bicolor
Silverado
was,
Azul. I know how to do that. Yeah,
but
yeah,
he
that
just did
actor.
that.
El Silverado.
I'm not gonna lie, man. I instead of watching this fucking blowout, I should watch some Batman. That's what I should watch. That made me feel better.
El
Since I
Silverado
gotta
is
go.
who?
I just only had a few minutes to pop in, but I'm pretty thrashed from today.
No, no, I'm the same, man. I
Yeah.
did like 83 fucking stats for these fuckers today. And I'm not, and these bastards got me working all day, having one day off. I'm like, yeah, I'm leaving y'all bastards. I'm like, you're not making me work all day. You don't give me one day off. Fuck that. That's just not happening. I don't, dude. Listen, I'm not a machine.
There's plenty of people hiring right now,
Yeah,
so
man.
I think you'll find something.
Don't worry, I'm actually putting it for the Fire Force. So
Yeah,
Ooh,
man.
there you
see,
go.
I'll do that. But the thing
America.
is, but the thing is, at least I'll have a freaking Stop saying America. It seems like you love it. um,
Yeah.
yeah,
Who
you
listens
sound
to
funny.
hip hop here?
Everybody,
Yeah, like who
probably.
listens to hip?
Well, no,
Everybody,
okay. If it's from
everybody. Y'all
America,
know.
no, no. I'll say this: if it's from America, I'm not gonna listen to it. But other than that, wasn't on, John. Let me answer Wes's question real quick.
Yeah, I was
Yeah,
like, y'all know
I'm in the
Nas?
fire department.
You
So
guys
yeah,
know Nas?
yes, I do. No, 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 I know what you mean.
Oh
I know who
no.
he means. He means Nas. I know who
Yeah,
he means.
yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm.
No, Nas like made an album called Untitled back in 2008, and one of the tracks was called America, and like he was talking about like slavery and all this crap and stuff like this from like the past like history and stuff. He was
All right,
mainly
guys.
like teaching us
All right,
history.
Wes. You be careful. Have a good night, bro.
Yeah, yeah. Good night. He was talking
Yeah,
about mainly like history and stuff. Like Nas, he was mainly lecturing us about. I remember he also made like a song before like Obama was elected. I think this was like in '08, but like he was taking about like we're gonna have a black president and stuff. Man, I remember that time. I was very young, but I was like I remember like all the rappers, and stuff like collaborating, making songs or like endorsing Obama and stuff. I remember like Ice T almost endorsed like John McCain. Yeah, like he almost like did it, but like he just switched and just went to Obama. Like, yeah, he made the right move. Everybody would be calling him all sorts of names if he endorsed like McCain. That's just what I was basically like in politics. I don't get into politics much, but I remember like like history politically from the 2000s. It was really an exciting time, even though there was like the recession. The recession happened. I still remember like the good times where everybody was like, "We're gonna have a black president. We're gonna have a black president." Everybody was so excited. It's like, yeah, 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 yeah. Now we have like I don't know when we're gonna have like a Korean president or an Asian American
it's
president
never gonna
or a
happen.
Hispanic. Yeah, I always wondered why don't we have those, but we already had a black president like for 8 long years,
Probably
almost a
voted for that
decade.
for the wrong reasons, just because he was a specific color.
Yeah, but I was excited at the first time, but like once I found out, I was like, nah, man, yeah, they gave us what we want, so it's like. I'm not saying America's not a
Did it do
racist
anything?
country. I'm just
Nope.
saying, nah, didn't do
Exactly.
much, but
It's something that you wanted.
yeah. I was really excited though, man. Yeah, at that time, man, the
Everybody was,
excitement, yeah,
and I
yeah,
fell
man, the
into the hype of
excitement,
that. Yo, Coach
yeah,
Silverado, if you're still here, man, if you have any questions for me, ask me. And if Truth doesn't come back within 20 minutes, and I'll end it shortly today. It'll be a very short chill out tonight. So,
yeah. I was also gonna ask, man, like I've always wanted to travel and like, me, I was like, I've always been attracted to white women and stuff. It's like I've always wondered which country like in Eastern Europe is always the best for like brothers. Like I will listen to a live stream about Latvia and stuff, but I was wondering which country, like in Europe. Like there's a lot in Eastern Europe regions. Like, damn. trying to pick one. Can't point my finger to it. So,
Como están vatos? Como están vatos? Yeah. English.
or,
How are you, man?
or Japan.
Well, no. See the difference with them. Um, I tell everybody if you're going to certain countries, don't mess with the ones that want to get married. Mess with the ones that are just prostitutes. That's about it. I'm going over to mess with the ones who want to be married. And anybody who fucks it up for us over
Yeah,
there, you will be. Well, actually, they'll deal with you. I don't have to do anything. Simple enough.
yeah. I'm trying to like go to Bosnia, next year. I'm planning to like get a trip, not next year, but maybe like in December. But like I'm planning to go to Bosnia and Herzegovina, whatever you want to call it. But like that country, that region, I'm really interested in it. It's like the Balkans, the Balkans, and people talk about the Balkans a lot, on the internet and stuff. But like, I want to go, but not Serbia, Serbia, like, don't go there. I wouldn't advise anybody to go to Serbia. It's just like, yeah, there's a lot of like racial stuff. I remember this one guy made a YouTube video when he was in Serbia, and this Serbian dude came up to him and he was saying "uga uga uga booga," like he was and and the guy said, translate. I'm like, dude, what are you saying? Like, oh, the guy said, the Serbian dude says, like, I thought you speak African, and that's how you guys communicate. I'm like, what? Like, nah, I'm not going there. That's just this country to avoid. That's the country. But the Japanese also, they're pretty decent. They're pretty decent, but like they're just like a country, quiet. Mainly, it's like they're the one of the quiet lands. I know it's like,
Yeah. And that's for
yeah,
and see the thing is that fits my personality because I like quiet people more often than loud people.
yeah,
Because
quiet.
y'all don't know how to cater to other when I cater. You don't know how to respect other people's boundaries more often than not, and not how to calm the fuck down. Now try that shit over in Japan and see if they'll put a wrench in your ass quickly. They shut that shit down quickly.
Yeah. Japan's like a very silent country. They're like the silent assassins. That's what I just nicknamed them, silent
Real.
assassins, and
So Silver Rider, check out your
those
channel.
the Warriors. Golden. I don't also watch the NBA in a while, man. I've just been checking out the highlight reels. But like, yeah,
Let
it's
me. It's
mainly
not far
been
like
about
Sons. There's a difference. Yeah, you're good.
yeah. I haven't checked out the NBA in a while. They're the guys who's just very like, this is the real. Have you guys watched Naruto? Have y'all ever watched Naruto?
No, I've seen
Yo,
it.
Jay, uh, you have seen it.
No, I'm
How
here. I'm
was
here.
it?
I'm here.
Out of how was it out of 10? How would you rate
The
it?
series as a part one is like close to is an 8.5 to almost an 9. Part two, 7.
Okay, I like Shippuden. Shippuden was kind of my favorite, because Naruto was older. He looked taller. He looked like a guy who's like serious. I did like part one, but it's like I just wanted to like skip over. I just wanted Naruto to be older, and stuff like that. I wanted him to like learn the Rasengan, learn all these jutsus and stuff like that. That's what I wanted him to learn. Because like Naruto is one of the greatest anime characters of all time. I remember I watching Death Battle. If you know Death Battle,
Yeah,
yeah,
they're
Death Battle.
they're
I was
trash. I hate those people.
what?
They are.
Why are you saying they're trash? Why are you
They are
saying they're
trash
trash, man? I've been watching.
because they
I've been
don't know what the
watching
fuck
Death
they're
Battle for
talking about when it comes to series, like a character's ability, and they gave characters abilities which they never showcased.
like
Like I took.
I remember.
Go
I
ahead. Go ahead.
remember watching Naruto. Yeah, I was saying I remember watching Naruto against this guy. I forgot this guy, but it was like another anime character. It wasn't like Goku, but it was a dude who has a sword and always swings it, and who's always wearing like a black gown and stuff. I forgot the
Talk
name
about
though, but like
Ichigo from Bleach.
Yeah, the dude from Bleach. Yeah, they were playing this Death Battle, and it was so awesome. I was like, yo, this was an awesome
Shelton,
battle, and
Shelton.
this was such an awesome battle because they were like putting the two greatest anime characters of all time, and like, Naruto
Most
came out
most
on
popular.
top.
They're not actually the greatest. They're
I mean,
the most popular.
most popular
Most popular.
characters, and
Yeah.
yeah, most popular
There's
characters
no
of
way in
all
hell either of
time.
them the greatest. Hell
Yeah.
no.
I was gonna say, most popular, and it was such an entertaining battle. My favorite, like the Jutsu, was the Rasengan. The first Rasengan was lit, but like the spinning one was Rasengan Shuriken was also kind of my second favorite. But the original is always the best. I always like the original Rasengan. Invented by Toby Rama and stuff like that. But I like Naruto. Naruto was cool stuff. I wonder why you guys never watched boxing. It's like I thought y'all knew about
Well, no. I just don't care to watch much sports, to be honest.
uh
I've gotten to the
sports. Oh,
point now.
cool.
I'll be honest. I've gotten
Well,
to the point
okay,
now where it's just like
okay,
I read
okay,
I read over
okay.
fucking watching sports. Not my
All right.
fault.
Are you a DC guy or Marvel? DC or Marvel?
I'm both.
Both? How? If
Yes.
you had to pick one,
No, I
if you
don't.
had to pick one, uh,
I'm not going to
if you
pick
had to
one
pick, come on,
because
come on, come on.
no, I can't. Because people need to know if I'm a DC fan or a Marvel fan. I like both. I've always liked both. That's the end of that. I will say that the Justice League is a bit overrated
Uh huh.
because they use them in every fucking thing, and no other character that you've made in your entire comic book gets any shine. It's always about those fuckers. So
I always wondered about the Justice League. What I liked about them was the original Justice League, not the one with Cyborg and these new members. It's like I don't like Cyborg added in. Like I don't like. I like the original. I wish they just had the original Justice League in it. Like like I wish they had like Bruce Timm and one of those creators of Batman the animated series or Superman. They have made Justice League the movie, like the actual live action film. It would have been better if they made the movie because not the like I know like the dude I forgot him, not Spike Lee. What's his name again? Something I forgot. Like it was this new Justice League film. I forgot this guy made it, but I was like, no, they should have hired somebody who did Superman. That would have been better. You know, I liked him. On Superman. It would have been cool.
okay, you got three people watching me. I'm
Yeah.
surprised that you guys are even here because
Speaking
my
about speaking about Takashi, I know Takashi 69. That guy.
yeah.
That
Don't.
guy.
I'll say this. Don't ever compare me to that bastard. I don't listen to his. Listen, let me say it right now. The fact that he even has Takashi in his name is disrespectful as fuck because he's using a Japanese name
Yeah.
which he doesn't know shit about.
Oh, that's why. Yeah, he's a
But
snitch. I
and
call him
plus, I'm
snitch.
saying this. I'm gonna say everybody this right now. I don't listen to any current day music artist. I've never listened to Cardi B. I've never listened to what Meg Stallion. Never listened to them bitches. Never listened to Future. I don't want to. Never listened to JD. Never listened to Tekashi 69. I don't want to because I jumped ship on
Okay.
all this music in 2009. I got on this Japanese
Oh,
shit around that time, and they clearly have the better music overall. The only thing,
yeah.
the only
I
thing, the only
thought.
thing, the only thing, the only type of music that we rock that is like top god tier is the old school shit, and that goes for old school
Yeah,
rock too. That's it.
yeah.
That's it.
Jada Kiss. Yeah, Jada. I was gonna say
I
Jada
never really
Kiss.
cared for.
No.
Yeah, this man Jada Kiss. I'm
Yeah,
like I never cared for him.
yeah.
I've never listened to
It
any
was.
of his songs, and I know he's bad.
Yeah. 90s would be like I know everybody knows Pac and Big, but like 90s, I would say the most underrated guy of the 90s was Nas. Nas. I think Nas made like I remember It Was Written, which is my favorite album of his. he made a song of the message, and that was the diss towards Pac. I remember, and Pac made Against All Odds like as a response. But like the message wasn't. Some of it contained disses, but like overall it was a good song. If people say it was a diss, I'd say that was a great diss. I'm just saying that's in my opinion. Pac was a great lyricist, obviously, and Nas was just more, vicious about it, the way he said things. Even though he like had like a silent assassin type of voice. But like the way he speaks lyrics, it was just unimaginable. That's just how I viewed Nas back in the day. You know, even though I was born like in '01, '02, I still view Nas as one of the greatest. He was like one of those guys. Well, like speaking about like, I was like IP guy. I'm like, nah, man, just get married already. I'm thinking about marriage, but I was like, nah, I'm too young. I'm way too young. 21 and 1, too young for marriage. Too young for like having a
Now you just say you
girlfriend
don't
and
want
stuff.
kids. That means you don't want marriage. That means you don't want to be together with nobody, do you?
Now I'm saying I'm too young. I'm too young for that.
Well, you say
Way
you're
too
20.
young.
You're 21. You got time to figure it out.
Yeah, I got time to figure it out. I got 20 more years to figure it out. I heard guys getting married the early 40s. I'm like, maybe, but now I'll think about it. I'll think about it, maybe. Yeah. American chicks, I'm thinking about traveling, man. I'm thinking about traveling a lot. I've only been to Canada one time, but like, that's the only country I've been to. Canada and like
Did you like
Toronto
it?
and stuff like that. Hmm?
I
Sorry?
said, did you like it?
Yeah, I liked it, but I was mainly like I was only going for like a hooping. What do you call it? High school hooping contest. I was mainly going that for there. It was like a high school trip to like Toronto, and we were like playing against this other school. I forgot the school, but we were playing against this other school in Toronto, and we pretty much won because we were like the team that was mainly well trained and we were well prepared. So I'd say we had like an edge over them. So we just beat the school and we just went back to LA. But yeah, we were mainly like it was just mainly like a friendly contest. Which team is better than the other team. Representing Canada, I'm representing America. Obviously, I'm not like American supremacist, but I love my country and stuff. But like, yeah, I know when it comes to basketball, that's just the country I love mostly for it. That's just the sport I love. Without it, it's like I wouldn't play any sports other than that. That's just my take on it. Oh yeah, were you popular in high school, Jay? You
Popular.
weren't popular, like
I was
popularity
just well
wise.
known. I was well known, but I wasn't like popular.
there
But
there was this chick in my high school. She only dated like the head of football teams. I remember like watching this music video, "Knock You Down." I think it was by Carrie Hilson and stuff. And she kind of reminded me of that chick. She was like the one who mainly dated the most popular type of dudes, and one who like. And she was bad. She was one of the tallest because she was like 5'8" or 5'9" or something. She was close to my height, but like she was pretty tall for like a girl. And she was like one of those chicks that just dated the most popular dudes, and like I was a little bit jealous, but I got over it, because it was like high school stuff, so it was mainly high school. But like All American, what I like about All American, it just represents that's like you are popular, and she's bad, and like you should like do the stuff and stuff like that. That's what I mainly liked about All American, football. But like, I'm not a football person, but I just watch it because it's a pretty entertaining show, you know. Also, Dangerous Minds. Yeah, we were speaking about it earlier. Like Dangerous Minds, that's a classic film. People say it's a white savior film, but it's still a hood classic, in my opinion.
no, I got
Have you
you.
ever watched?
Oh no, no, go ahead, go ahead.
Yes, I was gonna say if you ever watched Dangerous Minds, watch it.
I will at one point, but
Yeah,
guys, no one in it.
yeah,
No one's gonna come and ask any questions. I'm gonna end this shit early today. A shame.
yeah.
Uh, I'm gonna be real. Like the Heat losing right now pissed me off. More than anything, but that's not my reason why I'm ending the stream.
Okay.
And then don't worry, I'm just not getting any energy. I don't know what it is, but yo, John, shout out for you being here. Appreciate you coming on. Truth,
Yeah.
West, thanks for all stopping
Yeah.
by. Um, don't know what I could do, guys. Sorry, man. This is the shortest stream, one of the shortest chill sessions we've ever had. Instead of going for 3 or 4 hours, yeah. So other than that, guys, y'all have a good night. I'm ending it off here. John, is there anything you'd like to say?
Oh yeah, shout out to all you guys out there and like make your mark on YouTube. That's just all I like to say. And like, take a chill pill and be the best you can be. That's all I got to say.
Don't be me. Best thing I can tell you. I apologize how I portrayed myself earlier, guys. I got mad because I'm a freaking fan. I'm sorry. I rarely ever get mad. I swear to you, I rarely ever do. That's why I only watching sports because they get to your ass. When your team's supposed to be doing something, ain't doing what the fuck they're supposed to be doing, you get upset and angry over shit like this. But other than that, this is why I just go back to reading and just doing my own thing. So that the people at my work that aggravate me get on my goddamn nerves. These people get on my nerves too. But I'm not gonna let them get. But I keep saying I won't let them. The thing is, I should just erase all humanity from my sight when it comes to shit like that. But other than that, yo, Silver Rider Blue, thanks for subscribing to me. I promise next time you if you want to come up and if you do speak English, I'll definitely let you on. So guys, we're gonna end it here, and I'm gonna do the outro, and then we're all set to go. Hold on. All right, 3, 2, 1. Goodbye.